window is causing a little teeny weeny bit of glare. So give me a second, okay? I'm gonna remedy that and then I'm gonna switch on my air conditioning. Oh, whoops. Well, it looks like my air conditioning remote does not work. I'm pretty sure that the actual aircon works. It's just that my remote kind of shit the bed. Don't know why. Anyways, today, as you can see, is the terraforming episode. And I've already gotten a little bit of work done, but yeah. Oh wow, that's quite a bit of lag. Anyways, in this episode, we terraform. And I'm not sure how much else we're going to get done aside from the terraforming. But yeah, we terraform. Also, I built a bee farm that was absolutely atrocious. Like, it was the worst bee farm. Like, local man asked to leave party after rolling the worst bee farm anyone's ever seen. But I'm going to make another design eventually, and that design will hopefully be better. Now, first things first, I need to harvest up all of the crops, which means I need to harvest those, I need to cut down those trees, I need to cut all the mushrooms down, every tree here, and then I need to move all of these. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, actually wait, I'm gonna need like way more. I'm gonna need like 14 buckets. There we go. Now, this part's pretty simple. I just harvest up all the materials that go into my lava farm. And then I should probably also harvest up all the materials, all the lava in here. And yep, all of them are harvested up, that's good. And this is probably enough fuel to keep my base going for, eons. Especially if I just put it into like a single super smelter array. Anyways, I've also been doing a little bit of chest organizing, but that is all about to go out the window. Yeah. So all this stuff can go out, except I'll take the shears and I'll keep Goddy Roddy with me. Just, don't know why. At this point it seems like more of a habit. So, oh wait, hold on. I also got rid of my arrow. There we go. And now, first things first, shoot down the chorus trees. Or I guess harvest the chorus trees by shooting them. So, let's This is pretty good target practice for like static targets, but I still feel like the best like marksmanship training you can get in Minecraft is to go to a fortress and then start hunting blazes using a bow. That's still probably the best, anyways. Okay, that should be all of nope, whoops. So I'm getting as many of these chorus fruits as I can because I don't want to accidentally run out and then have to make a trip back to the end. That seems like a real pain in the ass. And yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, this is just me putting in a little bit of work into this base area, but this will probably not be my final base area. My final base area will probably be either that ocean monument or the one that's under ice. And yeah. Kind of a pain in the ass to harvest these trees. I would bring some scaffolding, except I don't have any scaffolding. Well, I actually have the things I need to make scaffolding, which is nice. And yeah. Well, actually, I don't have that much string. I have a lot of string from fishing, but I do not have a lot of string from mob farm, from like the kind of string that you need to make a bunch of scaffolding. That kind of string comes from a mob farm. And actually, I've seen a design for a trident farm that works a lot better than my original design. So in case anyone doesn't know, I have designed my own original drowned farm, and it has some of the worst rates I have ever seen. It is worse than ass. Like, no drowned are spawning. I would probably expect to see better trident drop rates if I just went into the ocean and started killing drowned with my bare hand. Or my looting sword. They're both pretty decent. Anyways. Okay, that should be all of them for this tree, so yeah. And then down comes a rain of arrows. You know the drill, same as usual. Maybe I should just try and shoot all of these at once, you know? Instead of, like, finagling it and then having to, like, move here, move there. Move a little bit between everywhere. I don't know. Also, my cough has been here for 5-ish weeks. It's been here since COVID. Or since I've had COVID. And it is no fun. It is muy not fun. And, yeah. What's also not fun would be getting hit by one of these arrows. Pretty sure I got power 5 on the bow. Oh, actually, you know what? I should design a slightly better bow. I should probably get Unbreaking, at least Unbreaking 3. And it's not like I can't afford the books. I mean, I have a comically large stash of emeralds. Oh, I should probably make a raid farm. At least a basic one. Just you know, get me a couple totems of undying, because I have neither owned nor popped a totem in this world. Also, Karst fruits are kind of hard to shoot from below, I've noticed. Well, anyways, once this is done, I'll probably have enough Karst fruit to make, like, a bunch of stuff out of purpur. I'm, not really a block I build with a lot, but... yeah, I mean, I could see creative uses for it. Like, I'm doing... If I have, like, a building that's got a red roof, like using red nether brick, and I have a building that uses a blue roof, like Prismarine, I could see it being a pretty good in-between block. So, yeah. And, ooh, wow. Oh, it's also, Karst fruit is also used to make, what is the block? What block am I thinking of? It's also used to make, it's also used to make end rods. If you have I believe popped Karst fruit and end rods, you can build something with that. There we go. There we go. This really is quite good archery practice. At first I was like, is this really good? Is this really good practice? And then I started doing it and I was like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm even getting better at making these shots while I move. Still not good, but I'm better at making the shots while moving. And once we're done with this, then begins the terraforming session, which is going to flatten out most of the area that this stuff is built on. Hence why it's got to move, or at least go into a chest. It can come back. It just won't be here while I'm working. Oh. I think that's all of them. Even if it isn't, we have enough Karst flowers to replant. So yeah. So first things first, I am probably going to want to... Actually, do I want to move my beacon? Beacons are kind of a pain in the ass to move. I will admit that much. And the beacon I have in the to be quarried out slime farm is Also kind of in a hard to reach area. I don't know if I've shown you guys, but it's down there. Actually, I could probably jump onto that, but no, that's silly idea. Although, actually, first off, let me just store all this stuff in here. Second off, let me actually go get the wait a second. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it because I'm not digging through a lot of stone, right? And I will probably need it to flatten out there. When I'm flattening everything out, I'll probably need it the most there, the mountainside. So not even a mountainside, like the hillside. So I will actually, you know what? I'll just build the beacon base first, and if we decide to do it this episode, well done to us. Let's go 1, 2, and I believe a little bit more than 32 is what you need for a max level. I'm not sure. Either way, it's just iron. I can, you know, I'm rolling in the stuff. You know, hashtag flex. You know, hashtag registered flex offender. I should not make those jokes while I am Morgan's friend. That looks very sus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then I just need to fill each of these up by layer. Oh right, seeing that super smelter inside my house has also reminded me that maybe I should make like a proper smelter. You know, like an actually super smelter. You know, the kind that uses like rails and like comparators to see how full a minecart chest is and then sends it on its way only when it is completely filled. You know, stuff like that. And then again, if I build that anywhere, I will build that in my final base. Not here. This base, I love it. I love this place, and it's probably where I will still default to as like an AFK spot, or like make this place an industrial area. But yeah, the Ocean Monument is where I want to live. You know, you shiggy dig. In fact, if I can live inside the so Ocean Monuments actually don't spawn you know, like actual night mobs in them. And if I can live in there, that would actually be kind of goated with the sauce. And I could make like a small guardian farm, you know, stuff like that. Just stuff that would make my life a little bit easier. A little bit like simpler and cleaner. I think this is the right block. Oh, hello Pepperoni God, welcome to stream. You have caught me in the midst of a terraforming session. It's gonna be boring, but I mean later on I might have to fight my way through an ocean monument to build a ring around it. So yeah, you might want to stick tuned. You might want to stick around for that. And yeah, so we are just going to take my beacon. We're gonna head up. I probably should own. Yeah, it is kind of nice. I probably should own more beacons. Like it's not even difficult for me to kill the wither with Actually, you know what? It wouldn't be difficult to kill the wither with rolled up newspaper either. It's I have one weapon that I use against things that take damage from smite, and one weapon I use against things that take damage from sharpness. But you know, the sharpness weapon is also kind of good as a general purpose weapon. Anyways, let's put on that haste 2. You know, let's get that haste 2 up. And I already was able to insta-mine these mushrooms, but they can go a bit quicker. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to move the entire Christmas penguin 1 block down. This fucking abomination of a Minecraft build is going to need to be moved 1 block down. Alternatively, I could kill the Christmas penguin, but I don't. You've played Minecraft for 9 you know what? If you are a Java Edition player, sorry, if you're a Bedrock Edition player, that is very understandable. I would not fight a wither with 8 friends. I would be hard pressed to want to do that. But yeah. Oh, if you play Java Edition, it's kind of simple. You can probably just like trap it underground and, you know, shoot it, cheese it until it's dead. But yeah. It's definitely more difficult in Bedrock Edition. And honestly, it took it took me playing Minecraft. Okay, so I started playing Minecraft in 2013. I don't think I killed a wither in a single player world until like 2017 or 2018. Yeah, so I started playing the game when I was 13 and I didn't kill it till I was like a grown-ass man. Well, actually, I don't know if an 18-year-old counts as a grown-ass man, but I probably was a grown-ass man by the time I defeated my first wither. But yeah. Anyways, let's terraform this bitch. And I am realizing immediately that we will have an inventory space shortage in short order. But yeah. It's withers are actually pretty dangerous when you when it's you and them alone. Even in like my god armor, right? Even in my god armor and me cheesing it underground, I still took pretty hefty damage from fighting the one I did. But then again, I think hard difficulty is probably not the way to go. You could fight a wither on easy, and it would still be a valid wither kill. It would still give you a beacon, you know. It's just that I can't really toggle my world difficulty. My difficulty is literally locked on hard. But fortunately, there are a few good things about hard difficulty. First thing is that oh, right, it's that anytime a zombie gets killed, it doesn't... Well, anytime a villager kills a zombie, it doesn't get killed. It just converts it, which is actually good because on hard difficulty, on other difficulties, the chance of like a villager to zombie villager conversion is like 50%. I believe it's like 50% on easy, 25%, 50% on medium, 25% on easy. It's some number that I heard and I was like, what? No way, this should be a default feature. Anyways, yeah, that's why me and all my friends play on hard mode. That and once you corner the food market, like once you've got, you know, golden carrots or steak, it's you can survive. Hard mode hunger is like the hunger drop is crazy on hard compared to the other difficulties, but it's not unlivable. I should get rid of the sea-based farm, and I should replace it with a villager-powered design. So there are multiple ways you can farm crops in Minecraft, and I have been thinking that I should actually start on a villager-based one. Unfortunately, the one thing holding me back is that let's say I wanted to make... I do it on easy because there's no point on making it hard for no reason. Ah, that's true. But yeah, I do hard mode because villager conversion... Anyways, there are multiple villager farms, right? So if I wanted to make a farm that got me all three of the good crops, so wheat, carrot, potatoes, and a sorting system to handle it, I would need about 10 stacks of hoppers, maybe more. Because when you build a villager-based breeder, the AI will automatically cause them to pick them up, which means you can't really trust rails, which means you need I guess like hoppers to pick everything up. Like literally under every single block of farmland, you need a hopper. And that is very resource intensive, but it is also kind of good. So I would be able to farm wheat for pack bricks, breeding animals. I'd be able to farm carrots and potatoes for trades, also for golden carrots. Top 5 races, says Samuel. Okay. Pinoys. Those motherfuckers have the highest power level of any race. They got that Filipino swag. They got the highest swag of any race, you know? They got that swag. Next up, black people. All right, they have the N-word racial bonus. They can say it, and none of us can. I have been informed that if I say the N-word, I will fucking explode. Next up, Germans. Those people fucking scare me. You wanna know why? Germany has a land area of like 350,000 square kilometers. Okay, you can fit 27 of those into the USA. You can fit 27 of those into China, and you can fit like 50 of them. And okay, more than 50. You can fit about 300 of them into the surface area of Africa, right? That Germany, in the grand scheme of things, Germany is fucking tiny. And they have fought wars with the literal entire world and almost won twice. Okay, so I do not fuck with Germans. They are very scary. I will never mock Germans. Fourth most powerful race would probably be I huh. Okay, I've already said black people, so I can't like make a specific. I can't make like a specific distinction. Like I think Jamaicans are the strongest because you know, literally every 500-meter race there's a Jamaican guy there, and he's probably gonna eat. The I hmm. Okay, the Japanese was scary a while ago, but when you look at, you know, current Japanese people, you're like, that's not that terrifying, just a little bit sexually deviant. I want to say like it's one of the Latin Americans. Oh, hello Abel. We're just discussing the top 5 races. Yeah, I know, terrible fucking thing to walk into. I want to say like it's one of the Latin American races because you're from Latam. I'm not sure where that is. Let's do a quick bit of cultural exchange. New tab. LATAM. Is Latam in Peru? You have a nice community here. I guess I do. And okay. Got it. Latam, Peru. But yeah, I want to say okay, it's probably the Colombians because they basically prop up the entire world's cocaine industry, and that's not even all Colombia does, right? Like I know there's a lot of like narcos in Colombia. There's a lot of like cartels, but they are like running the world cocaine trade. Next up, I want to say that the 5th most powerful race, or like in terms of like who I would not want to have as enemies. Well, I don't want to have an entire race of people as enemies. That's fucking terrifying. It's probably one of the okay, I want to say it's like a country in history that has fought against tremendous odds, like military odds, and still won. So part of me wants to say it's the Swiss because armed neutrality. Oh, see you later, pepperoni. I want to say it's like the Swiss because armed neutrality. Hey, thanks for the follow, Abel. It could be one of the Arab ones. I'm inclined to say, even though I don't approve of Zionism, I'm inclined to say that Israel is pretty badass because they've had scraps where they fight 9 other fucking countries and they win. That's kind of concerning. That's pretty terrifying actually. Imagine getting jumped by 9 guys and winning. Anyways, but yeah, okay. As far as most powerful races go, I'm gonna have to give it to the Vietnamese, because when you look at look at the Vietnam War, right? Look at the overwhelming power difference between the American military, because America is one of the world's like military powerhouses. There are few that could compare to them in a straight up, you know, knuckles out brawl. And Vietnam was kicking their ass in a guerrilla war. Not like gorilla the animal, but guerrilla like, you know, indirect combat. You know, the kind of thing you do when you don't exactly have a mechanical advantage over your opponent, but you still want to keep up the fight. They held them in a guerrilla war for like 22 years. Hold on, I don't think it's 22. I remember a while ago I had a birthday, and my stepdad, who is a huge history buff, was like, "Congrats, you've now lived as long as the Vietnam War has gone on." And I was like, "What the fuck? The Vietnam War lasted like 20... Hold on, and then How long was the Vietnam War? Oh, when did the Vietnam War start and end? Okay, it went from... Yeah, it's 20 years. It went from the 1st of November, 1955 to 1975. So the Vietnam War was 20 years, okay? Imagine fighting someone who is so much stronger than you in a indirect conflict for 20 fucking years. I would take so many L's. Oh, your age. That's cool. But yeah, I would not be able to keep scrapping with someone for 20 years. That is absolute insanity. So there goes Vietnam. That Vietnam's probably like the fifth most powerful race. I don't want to make the Vietnamese people my enemy. Are there any other like contenders I would have to mention? No, not any of the Nordic countries that I think is like super scary badass. No, that's pretty much it. But yes, Sam, those are my top 5 races. Now I know I think Sam was probably not expecting me to answer, but yeah, I give it a little thought, and I'm like, yeah, there are people, the entire groups of people on this world I would not want to f with. Also, let me fix this bad boy up. I know I know I put unbreaking on this thing, but it does not feel like I put unbreaking on this thing because I started the episode with full durability and now I do not have full durability. But yeah, anyways, villager slavery is what time is it? Where I am, it's 11:30. It's in the morning, not in the night. It's 11:30 a.m. And yeah, that's Hollow Heart YT's top 5 races. I could have gone with like some sort of cop out answer. Yeah, it's early afternoon, I guess. 11:30 a.m. I could have gone with some cop out answer and been like, oh well, okay, so my number 1 favorite race is the 400 meter because that's the only one I have stamina for, and then I could have followed that trend. Uh, but I think it would have been funnier to just give an honest answer. Like, yeah, these groups of people are badasses. I'm fucking terrified of them. I wanted to include Mongolia, but hey, Dr. Quantum, what's good? We just finished discussing our top 5 races. This paints me in a very bad light. This paints me in an incredibly negative light, but I don't really care. And yeah, I wanted to say the Mongolians because like I'm terrified of them, but where the others were badasses like in like recent history, like even the Swiss 60 years ago, Mongolians were badass 400 years ago. Number 1, Hollow Heart. That's not a race. Yeah, number 1, the Peranakan people. We're the strongest people. We're the strongest East Asian. No. Fun fact: I was doing some research on like the etymology of what race, or like yeah, I guess the race I am. Turns out etymologically, right? Peranakan is child of the sea, or like more accurately, children of the Straits, in reference to the Straits of Singapore and the Straits of Malacca. You have to study all night. Oh goddamn! What are you studying? I have not had to study in quite a while, and now I'm in the military, so not a lot of studying to be done here. And yeah, tell me what you're doing. Tell me about your life endeavors. It's always fun to have. Is Daddy Genghis your dad too? I don't know, but Genghis Khan is the ancestor of 1 in every 200 Asian men, so there is a higher than 0 possibility that he's an ancestor of mine. Yeah. That's God, imagine going to ancestry.com and then finding out you have that many siblings. That'd be wild. Anyways, yeah, it's always interesting to have people come in the chat and be like and like tell me about what they're studying, because I haven't had to study anything in a year, and I haven't done any earnest studying in about 4 years. Ooh, calculus. No wonder I'm such a sexy king. Aw, you're gonna make me blush. And oh yeah, calculus. I have like negative skill in mathematics, so I was gonna say like, feel free to come to me if you need any help. Just drop a question in the chat and we'll try to answer. But no, aside from statistics, I am probably the worst. I'm probably in the bottom 1% of Asians when it comes to math ability. When it comes to math, I am an actual fucking drooling retard. If you put a math paper in front of me, my IQ drops by, 60 points, and there's a good chance I'm gonna eat the paper before I solve any of the questions. Like actual smooth brain, like retard moment. Anyways, oh, wait, hold on, did I just see? I think I just caught a corner of the monument. Yep, okay. So in case you guys are unaware, that's where I want to live. I don't have Optifine Zoom, but that monument over there is where I want to live. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to clear the whole fucking thing out and build a bridge over there. And also clear out all the water because, you know, guardians. Fucking annoying. One of the most annoying things in the game. Probably, okay. Hollow is good at biology, especially reproduction. My English is, your English is bad and I speak very fast. I'm sorry, I will try to dial it back a little. In fact, I can even use my ASMR voice. But yeah, I get kind of hyperactive. Sometimes when I get excited, I speak very fast. And yeah, as far as math goes, I'm probably, you know, if we made an Asian person leaderboard, bottom 1%, you know, that much is confirmed. That much I know for certainty. Yeah, I'm glad though. I'm glad that I defy stereotypes every day of my existence. that's fun. Oh wow, we have done some clearing. Anyways, yeah, let me cut through here, and we're going to begin flattening this out. And I'm really wondering what I'm gonna build here. I am thinking this would be a good spot for more farms because we have a cactus farm, we have a bee farm, a sugarcane, and a bamboo farm. I'm thinking we could make some slightly larger farms here. Don't change for me. No. It's. What's the next project? Ooh, I am glad you asked, Dr. Quantum. The next project is possibly to get a raid farm going. Oh, actually, I might go with a trident farm first, mainly because I feel like the person who rules the oceans needs a trident. You know, it's just common sense. But the next project is going to be to get okay, let's just start with 16 double chests. I want 16 double chests of dark green glass, and unfortunately, I don't know how to make this like the regular green glass look dark. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to build a layer around my ocean monument out of the green stained glass, so that it looks like the ocean monument. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. So it looks like the ocean monument is inside a massive wine bottle. You know how wine bottles are like dark green or black? I'll make one of those completely surrounding the ocean monument, so it looks like it's in a bottle. And then I'm gonna have to go around the whole thing with dark glass, the tinted glass, so it becomes completely dark. And then once I've done that, I am going to need to build another layer of green around it, so it looks natural. So it looks like it's just very dark green glass. And then I'm going to need to light up the entire ocean monument, and I'm going to have to basically extend the bottle to the bottom of the world. But yeah, that is my plan. I have no idea how I'm going to get my hands on that much amethyst. You know, God only knows how I'm going to get my hands on that much amethyst. I will probably need some sort of automatic geode farm, as in, there's a block of TNT that is duped, it will fall, and it repeatedly explodes the same amethyst crystal. Like, and it's just out of range. Are the elders dead already? Yes, I have killed all the elder guardians, I have stolen their sponge, and I have taken their kingdom for my own. Although I wouldn't really call it a kingdom. If anything, I'd call it a religious building, which makes me a war criminal, because I have destroyed a religious monument, and I guess I'm technically a military party because I fight everything in this world. So, you know, add that to the list of war crimes I've committed in video games. Yeah, like what? Speaking of war crimes in video games, I have a confession, and it's the first time I played Skyrim, I was an 11-year-old boy. Like, Skyrim came out when I was 11 years old, and I was really just following the main questline without like, I was basically just trying as hard as I could to complete the game, and I was doing like anything I was told, right? Like I was basically it wasn't even like I was making conscious choices. I was basically an NPC. And the first time I played Skyrim, I killed Paarthurnax, and I have never fucking forgiven myself for it. I have never fucking forgiven myself. So now, every time I play Skyrim, I will probably do it with the mod that lets you kill Delphine, and the second the main quest line is done, I mean the literal second, right? Like the main quest line finishes, I head straight to the Dragon's Reach Sanctum. No, wait, I'm not. No, it's not Dragon's Reach. I head back to the Sanctum of the Blades, and Delphine and Esbern get about a head shorter. And by that I mean I chop their heads off, and then probably leave them lying around like decoration. Yeah, fuck the Blades, fuck Delphine, fuck Esbern. We smoking that Esbern and Delphine pack tonight, boys. But yeah, that's biggest faux pas in gaming, and I've done it. But yeah, what other war crimes have I committed? Oh, I've there was the Elfie Copper incident. I don't know if you remember the Elfie Copper incident, but I was relentlessly polishing Elfie's copper to the point that he turned my base into a swimming pool. That was quite funny. It was actually very funny. I kind of wanted to change my skin to a scuba diver after that. Like I would make a scuba diver version of my skin. Right now it's me as a I guess a plant store owner, but I wanted to make a version of my skin where I was a scuba diver and just troll Elfie. Maybe I'd flood my entire base. Or maybe I'd be like, you know what, Elfie, I liked what you did with my house so much I'm gonna do it to the houses of everyone on the server and just start flooding houses at random. Because I enjoy being an agent of chaos. But yeah, that's oh hey, it's raining. Did not know. But yeah, I liked being a servant of entropy, an agent of chaos, a follower of Slanesh. No, well, actually, yes, I guess Tzeentch is probably the most chaotic of the 40k chaos gods. I know they're all chaos, but you know, Tzeentch, while the others use chaos to get their ends, right? Like Slanesh uses chaos to achieve his/her they/them's ends of like sexual gratification, or like you know, more people giving into debauchery, and Khorne uses chaos to get like, you know, to see people suffer violence, and Nurgle just uses chaos to spread plague. I think Tzeentch is the only one who's like, yeah, let's chaos for chaos's sake. We do a little trolling. We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling. And yeah, that's I what can I say? I'm simply an agent of chaos, who is cutting down all these trees so that he will eventually have enough wood to make a big super chesty sorty system-y. Oh right, I haven't told you guys about the plans. So you know where my villager breeder is? The villager farm? Actually, you know what? While I am doing this, maybe I should take some stuff downstairs to trade. And maybe grab some emeralds. But yeah, we got the whole setup going, and I was just thinking that I'm gonna need. Hi, I wanna offer. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to ban you for that. Yeah, we don't FW that kind of content. We don't buy followers. Yeah, I don't buy followers. I won't judge people who do it because they want, you know, growth, but I do not. So, yeah, goodbye. And I'll just put these vines like here. There we go. You know what? Maybe I should make a vine farm. If I make a vine farm, I want it to be King Batch themed. I want that you heard me right. I want the Hammer of Justice. Yeah, the hollow hammer. Okay. Actually, you know what? We got a little bit of emerald. We got. Oh right, I've been AFK a lot. It's day 553, and I have an absolutely inordinate amount of iron at my disposal. Also, that is a very fun word to say. Inordinate. This is an inordinately, you know, expeditious project. This is an inordinately poor use of our company's time and resources. You are inordinately gay. As if there's like an ordinate amount of gay to be. Which is, you know what, there is. The best amount of gay to be is when you're just gay enough that you can kiss your homies on the lips, like goodnight, like kiss your homies goodnight. They look like they're in coal mines. Well, if you think these guys look bad, wait until I show you the slave district. Now, Dr. Quantum, you might be going like slave district. What's the slave district? Let me show you. So first off, we're gonna have to run over here. And fortunately, when this all flattens out, there's gonna be less up and down. It's just gonna be, you know, flat space going into the mineshaft. And yeah, so we head down into the mines. I really should make this larger or build stairs. And once we head down to deep slate level, or just a little bit into deep slate actually, we don't even need to go that deep. We're gonna turn off, we're gonna turn this way. Kissing homies on the lips for goodnight and blowing them occasionally and saying no homo doesn't make you gay. This man is spitting. 300 languages spoken on the planet Earth, and this man chose to speak facts. That's yeah. But you know what? Honestly, if one of my male friends was unironically like, hey, can I get a good night kiss? I would do it. I would do it. I've kissed friends before. I've kissed male friends. I've kissed female friends. It's only as sus as you make it. So this is the slavery district. I'm going to build more of these slave warehouses. I sound like a terrible fucking human being. If you take this out of context, I look like one of the worst human beings ever. If you made a tier list, I'd probably be way at the bottom. But yeah, I haven't shown off, I don't think well, actually no, I've probably shown it off. This is a villager trading hall that has every single trade, except every single librarian trade, except for Sweeping Edge 3. We've got a Thorns 3, Prot 4, Projectile Prot 4, Efficiency 5, Flame Infinity, Mending Impaling 5, Efficiency 5 but cheaper, Power 5 Aqua Affinity. No, Dr. Quantum, we don't do that with villagers. Look at them, where would I even put it? Vein of Arthro, Punch 2, Silk Touch 1, Loyalty 3, Blast Prot 4, Lure 3 again. Yeah, this villager was really weird. I got a Lure 3 trade, and then I got a Lure 3 trade again for 3 times, well, actually almost 4 times as much money. Hey Abel, welcome back. And then this one was quite good. This one was the looting trick. They're all tricks they do on your dick. Infinity, Flame, Lure. Oh god, I would not want Flame on my dick. Feather Falling 4, Depth Strider. Actually, wait, do I have Depth Strider? I do, but I do not have Swift Sneak. I need to probably find I really don't want to go to an ancient city, but I also want to be able to sneak fast. Anyways, Fire Aspect 2, Frostwalker 2, Protection 4, Fire Prot 4, Piercing 4, Protection 4, Quick Charge, Channeling, Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect, Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, Fortune 3 again. This one was another one. I got Fortune 3, I unlocked another trade, he trades me Fortune 3 again. Kinda weird, right? Kinda weird. Anyways, Respiration 3, Thorns, Riptide 3, Luck of the Sea 3, Smite 5, Fire Aspect 2. So, reason I came down here was to actually, I just realized I didn't bring all that many emeralds with me. And what I've been doing, the harvest glass, because I live in a place with no fucking sand. Have I found an ancient city? No, I have not found an ancient city, but I have a plan. So, 5,000 blocks away, there's a witch farm. Right? And I could do the normal thing. I could build like a nether portal. I could do like something abnormal and build a railway so I can travel there via the overworld. Or I could go down to diamond level. I could build a mining machine that will take me across 5,000 blocks, and hopefully at some point in that 5,000 block mining machine, you know those like TNT dupers that like you basically push a sticky piston flying machine, and every time it pushes it blows up more. I could build one of those that will go about 5,000. Hold on, actually I have all of this written down in a notebook. Hold on. I can tell you the exact coordinates to a block. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hollow Hardcore Season 7 World. Witch Hut location. Minus 5,827. Mark for replacement. Sir, what's that mark there? We need to call CPS on you. Oh, no, okay. So, marked for replacement basically means that one day, when I need one more villager, I'm going to put lava in there to kill him, and I'm going to put another villager in there. But he has a glass trade, and every villager who trades glass counts. So, yeah. So the witch farm is at minus 5,827 by minus 1,700. So I need to go about 2,000 blocks that way, and I need to go about 5,000 blocks in. Oh, I need to go about 5,000 blocks in that direction. So, I could do that the normal way. I could just mine at diamond level. Or, I could make a TNT flying machine that would get me a shitload of diamonds and other rare minerals. So, I'm probably going to do the TNT mining thing just as soon as I have enough slime. So, yeah, that's the plan. And we're gonna basically tunnel to underneath the swamp, and then we're gonna dig up. Just like that. So eventually, I think digging a 5,000 block corridor, I'm probably going to find an ancient city. And if I don't find an ancient city, really no loss. Because I do not think I could handle a single warden, even if you upgraded all my shit to full netherite, and I had a bow that was, reliably, like, really deadly. I think it would be a very hard-fought battle that would involve me digging into a wall and then just spamming ranged attacks while trying not to get sonic boomed, because that sonic boom attack is fucking crazy, and I really don't know if I want to fight one without either an Unbreaking 3 mending shield or a Totem of Undying, because those things are fucking terrifying. Wardens are like shit your pants scary. And yeah, so I've been doing that to get more glass. And then, once I have, I want to say about 16 double chests of glass, I will feel like I'll have enough. But yeah. Actually, you know what? We have quite a bit of emeralds. This is just like a housekeeping stream. This has sort of become a housekeeping stream, and there's a lot of housekeeping I'm going to need to do before we advance a lot further. You can cheese the warden, but again, I'm afraid for you to lose this world. Yeah. I'm afraid to lose this world too. The time I have invested in this is more than like the other sum of like all other hollow hardcores. The time since last death, 5.90 days. That's almost 6 days. 6 times 24. Give me a second. Let me very quickly use a calculator and do 6 times 24. 144. There's about 144 hours in this world. Assuming I gave this world the same per hour value as working a job at McDonald's. So in Singapore, McDonald's is about $5.90 an hour. That's okay. If I assume that each man hour spent in this world was equivalent to money, this world would be worth $849, which is not a tremendous amount of money. I earn about $805 in allowance as a member of the Singapore Armed Forces, but it's still quite a bit of money. If I had spent all this time working at McDonald's, I would have enough to build a very medium range computer, very middle of the line computer. But yeah, and it's not just about the money. It's also about the sentiment. There's love in this world, and there's also a sense of inertia. Like, for example, once you get things moving, that's so much premium porn for 800. I would not spend any money on porn. Why spend money on something that websites give to you for free? It's God gave you porn. that God gave you porn. Well, I mean, yeah, actually, God made the human form. So, if you believe in that, you believe that God gave you porn. Anyways, let me get mending, and let me just very quickly throw mending on this hoe. So I've already got. I'd like to put in another efficiency 4 book, but actually, you know what? Fuck it. I have money. I was like, yeah, but I don't have the money. And then I paused and I was like, no, wait, I actually do have the money. Efficiency. Well, there's the efficiency 5, but cheaper. Where's bingo. Okay, efficiency 5. There we go. Let me put E5 on this bad boy. I'm gonna call this like godly hoe. And then once I upgrade it to netherite, this thing's gonna be the most dangerous hoe in the world. Something joke about someone's mother, yada yada. You know what I'm about. You know what I'm about. Speaking of people who have a lot of hoes, Andrew Tate arrested for human trafficking. That was fucking crazy. All of my friends are celebrating because no one I know likes the guy. Although it is gonna be sad that I can no longer make jokes about like I don't think you understand. I am the top G. And yeah, no more Andrew Tate jokes until, well, Actually, you know what? No, I can still make Andrew Tate jokes. It's just that they're probably gonna be prison rape jokes. Well, then again, that's not gonna happen either because he's a really good kickboxer. Yeah, Top G got fucked due to pizza. Yeah, that was man, what an occurrence. And now there's a bunch of memes saying like, oh, he was arrested due to Greta Thunberg. Thunberg? Thunberg? I'm not good with. He'll be out soon, I guess. Oh yeah, that's fortunate or unfortunate depending on how you feel about the guy. But yeah, it's like, yeah, Greta Thunberg. Like, no, don't fuck with Greta Thunberg. That's like you make fun of this child and boom, arrested. I've seen a lot of those memes like Andrew Tate must go. Greta's tweets were fire. I feel sorry for Top G. Well, okay, it's human trafficking, so I don't feel that sorry for him, but it was a little funny to see this all play out. And I thought this was gonna be like I think it would have been way funny if it was like a saga, like a long drawn out saga where he was like on the run for cops from the cops, but he was still like posting updates like, I don't think you understand, I am the Top G. But no, they just jumped his ass. Anyways, this is what I've effectively been doing for. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. This is basically what I've been doing for my off-camera work. Oh, I should light this place up better. I'm realizing that mobs can spawn, and a zombie could probably hit a villager through this. I think. Why did my voice suddenly go to my Patrick Bateman voice? My name is Patrick Bateman. I am the American Psycho. I don't think you understand. I am the Top G. I can't believe that piece of shit managed to get a reservation at Dorsia. The funny shit was while getting taken on the SWAT team, the only thing he told was I got hit by Matrix, as in like he got hit by. Oh, as in like yeah, like there's the Matrix, and it's like yeah, he broke out of the simulation. I don't get it. I don't get the people who believe we live in a simulation. Because if it is, it's a really fucking malicious simulation. It's a really malicious simulation filled with very nasty people. Unless this world that we're currently living in is punishment for not assisting in the creation of Roko's Basilisk. And Dr. Quantum, if you don't know what Roko's Basilisk is, it's the closest thing to a cognito hazard, so don't go find out what it is. It's better that you don't know and plead ignorance on the off chance that we really are in a simulation and you do not help the basilisk come to exist. Yeah, it's better if you just never learn what the basilisk is. Closest thing to an SCP in real life. Real fucking piece of work. Also, I gotta put this stuff up here, and yeah, that was a decent housekeeping session, but it also drained me like half a stack of emeralds, which I'm going to have to eventually work to replace. And yeah, ooh, actually, okay, okay, so now I'm doing a thinky, right? This place is very big. There's a very broad stretch that's about 2 blocks higher than I want it to be. I think people to gain that much amount of money, they got to be a little off their head. Yeah, well, yeah, I think you need to be. I think you need to be a little out of it, or you need to have like a. I'm not even saying this ironically. You need to have a grind set. You need to be about that grind, about that life, and you need to be about it for quite a while, and you need to get lucky when you're about it, you know. As Then again, I probably not take my advice on this because I am quite poor. I make 800 Singapore dollars a month, which is like 600 and maybe 650 USD. I don't know how the American economy is doing, but it's probably about 600 American dollars a month, and that's because I'm currently doing my national service. I'm a member of the Op Force, which is the opposition forces, and I'm basically being trained to be like a very good enemy soldier, which is kind of paradoxical because they'll train us to like, we are basically the NPC enemies that the good guys, you know, the Singapore army has to fight, and they'll effectively train us to use to fight our soldiers better. So yeah, they put me in a PvP vocation. Player versus player. They put me in a player versus player vocation. And unfortunately, that is about as much as I'm at liberty to disclose. I could tell you more. I could tell you about all the cool weapons we use, but I can only tell you about the weapons that have been declassified as like, yeah, this is something the Singapore Armed Forces uses. Anything more than that, and I risk. It's not jail time. I risk being sent to the detention barracks because they will probably not go through like full criminal proceedings, but they will still punish me for saying shit that I shouldn't. Like well, I can't really say the things I'm not allowed to say as an example, especially not on a live stream. But yeah, I am allowed to say the stuff that is, you know, common knowledge. For example, we are trained to use the Matador. That is our official anti-tank weapon. And it's also an anti-building weapon, which is very cool. And I love the Matador. It's really the closest thing to like an anime weapon that we have in real life. Because imagine you carry around this burdensome tube, right? It weighs 9 kilograms, or it weighs about 20 pounds. Did I sign any NDAs? No, but there's no non-disclosure agreements that we formally signed, but you know, under like general orders, there are things that you should not talk about, like the nature of like where certain buildings are, it is. Let's say it's common knowledge that this building, like this Tradoc building, right? Something training and doctrine. Let's say this building is inside the camp I'm stationed at, so Pasir Laba. I'm not allowed to say this is where the camp is. If I point it out on a map to a stranger, that is a crime. If I say like, oh yeah, this building is in this part of the camp, that is a crime. Like what you do with your fellow soldiers in the shower. Yeah, we also have don't ask, don't tell. If you are gay, you just be a soldier, but don't be gay. You know, just don't ask. I won't. Don't ask. I won't tell. You know, so we basically follow don't ask, don't tell. Anyways, there's that. But yeah, the Matador, right? It is a 9 kilogram or like 20-pound tube that you carry around, and it has modes like an anime weapon. You know how in like Monty Ohm's Ruby, that you have like a scythe that turns into a sniper rifle, or like a baseball bat that turns into a rocket launcher? Well, the Matador is this really cool weapon, and it's got this probe out the front, and you can just click it out, right, and then rotate it in place. And that engages heat mode, or high explosive anti-tank. And this Matador on heat mode can destroy a tank, or it can disable a tank, so it's unusable. And if you turn it to HESH mode, high explosive squash head, that's where the plastic explosives will basically, I want to say distend on impact. So instead of hitting a target and firing a jet, is that a bee? Is that a bee? Is there a bee loose? Is there just a random bee flying around? Oh, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. I think I need my... Did I lose a bee? I swear to God, I saw something flying around here and I thought it was a Minecraft bee. Just, you know, like flying around randomly. Maybe I'm going crazy. But anyways, yeah, like it pops out. And then when you pop it back in, it's squash head mode, right? So I'll explain what both of them do basically. Okay, so the Matador in high explosive anti-tank mode, when it hits, it's shaped. It's basically, it fires a jet of superheated copper into a tank and it kills everyone inside. So imagine copper that is heated to the point it is a liquid. It hits and it basically punches through with kinetic energy and percussion and turns into a shotgun blast on the inside of a tank. Right, the inside of a tank becomes the mouth, or like the opening of a sawn-off shotgun, and it shreds anyone inside, which is kind of terrifying to think about, because I wanted to be an armor, I wanted to be a tanky, and that is pretty fucking terrifying when you see like a demonstration of what it does to armor. That would be a sight to die for. Yeah. and it basically fires this jet of superheated copper. It shreds. It's whatever is inside has been fed through a blender. And Hesh mode is where the tube's probe is collapsed, so it hits like a fist, right? And then the plastic explosive distends, and then it basically flattens out. So there's a bigger surface area for the same explosion. And then when the explosion goes off, it has basically a flat percussive wave of force, right? It's like the difference between hitting someone with the back end of a warhammer and the business end of the warhammer, right? And when it hits, it basically forces a flat wave of percussive force. It just, imagine like a ring of kinetic energy at the edge of wherever the plastic explosive have distended. I know it's not technically plastic explosive, it's a whole different classification, but plastic explosive is easier to visualize because it's like an explosive you can moldable explosive. So it hits, it distends, and that ring that is basically pushing a cylinder of force through concrete or a lightly armored vehicle or a person. Basically, so it hits a wall, and whatever is on the other side of the wall from where the explosion is gets blasted off. It effectively turns the cylinder of surface area makes contact with into the tube of a rocket. Do you get trained for headshots? No, actually. Fun fact, we are told not to go for the head. We are told to go for body shots. And there's two reasons for that. One, it is a lot easier to hit a soldier in the center of mass. Because if you look at the surface area of the average human body, it is about 3.5 times taller than your head, and is about 3 times wider than your head. So you're aiming for a target that has about 9+ times the surface area. And the second reason, you shoot someone in the head, they die instantly, okay? You shoot someone in the body with a 5.56mm NATO round, because in Singapore, our SAR-21s, they use 5.56. It does not kill them. And you're like, wait, isn't the point of war to kill the enemy? No. A prisoner of war that is alive and can still return to his family after the war, that can still return to his family, pick up a commerce skill, be involved in a nation's industry. A prisoner of war is many, many times more valuable than a killed enemy. And you could be like, oh, as in to be held for ransom? No, a living citizen is more important to a country than a dead citizen. So you effectively have a higher value target by not killing people. I mean, there are going to come points in war when a soldier must kill another soldier, but if you shoot someone in the stomach through their center of mass, right, and then you stop the bleeding from their central, the artery that runs through their, the center of their body, you have effectively done something that is more valuable than just, killing someone. It's really weird. I know keeping prisoners of war is like a drain on resources, but having a live enemy is worth more than having a dead enemy, which I never considered before I joined the army and started learning stuff like this. You know, it's better to leave the enemy alive and then and basically hold something of value over your opponent than it is to just kill the fucker, which I guess makes sense. It is logic I can see. I can see the logic behind all these thought processes. But yeah, that's we're not trained to be snipers. Well, actually, so when Op4 does our live firing, in the next 2 weeks, the best marksmen are going to be selected to become snipers. And it would be very fun if I became a sniper, but here's the thing. If I become a sniper, I am not allowed to talk about it on live stream. I'm not allowed to talk about it on video. I am not allowed to tell my mom if I become a sniper. And because the reason for that's quite simple. It's because no one fucking knows what sniper rifles we use. I'm not making this up, right? Nobody knows what sniper rifle, sniper rifles are used by the Singapore Armed Forces. I mean, the people who use them know. I fucking don't. My commanding officers don't. Do we use the Lapua Lapua .38? I don't know. Do we use the Mosin Nagant? It's a really old rifle, but it's a really good one. I don't know. Do we use a Kar-98? I don't fucking know. Do we use the Barrett 50 caliber? I don't know why you would use such a powerful rifle against like human targets. We could. I don't know. And if I knew, I would be committing a crime. I would be committing a crime by knowing. So I don't fucking know what we're gonna use. And even if I get selected by becoming a marksman, I'm not gonna be able to tell you guys. I'm just gonna go in the chat and someone's gonna be like, so, done anything interesting this week? And I will have spent the week spending 48 hours lying in a bush, holding a sniper rifle, waiting for a target to pop up for 6 seconds, and I'll have to be like, no, I did nothing interesting this week. I did not do anything cool, sir. And I will need to answer in a similar form to that. I'll be like, no, I did nothing cool this week. Yeah, goodbye. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. But yeah, it's Op 4 is a very cool vocation. The opposition forces are really underrated job. No more anti-tank training. Actually, we are going to have a Matador live firing. Yeah, yeah, and then I might wink at the camera, but even that is something I should not do, because here's the thing. It would not be difficult for like an enemy soldier to find out who I am, and if someone wanted to kill all of Singapore's snipers, right? All they would really need to do is like, okay, find out that this guy is a sniper, torture the information out of him. He tells us who all the other snipers are, or he tells like an enemy who all the other snipers are. They hunt each of us down and kill us. And suddenly, all of these elite guys who take out the enemy's commanding officers are dropping dead like flies. Even before war starts. And that is something I would rather not happen. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. And no matter what happens, I'm going to say that I'm not a sniper. Okay, someone suitably determined could hunt down who I am and then probably kill me while I'm out getting something from fucking 7-Eleven. I walk out my house for my morning coffee, and then I get shot in the head. What's the chance of Singapore going to war? Okay, so the chances of Singapore realistically going to war are quite low. We're not pacifists, but we can handle ourselves in a fight, and we are actually on rather good terms with our Malaysian and Indonesian neighbors. Like, we do make fun of each other a lot, but we are on good terms. In the event that they... okay. What I would say are the chances are maybe 0.25% every year. So, after 400 years, we'll probably go to war once. And that's my honest estimate. But, here's the thing, right? Malaysia is very, very Muslim, and it doesn't look good when a secular country outperforms you in a lot of things, like childhood literacy, education, gross domestic product per capita. It doesn't look good, but at the same time, just people just being religious doesn't automatically make them bad. Being religious makes you susceptible to doing silly things, but so does a bunch of other things. Being a man makes you susceptible to doing stupid shit, I would know. Being young makes you susceptible to doing stupid shit. And honestly, I don't think they'd really want a war with us. If any conflict happens, it would be Malaysia, Thailand, and we would get dragged into it like fucking incidentally. Okay, we would be the unfortunate victims of a conflict between two powerhouses. And we're actually on very good diplomatic terms with both of them. So we could just say, hey, bros, we're gonna stay out of this, Yeah, goodbye. And it could be as simple as that. But here's the thing, right? We will always have national service, and every Singaporean son who is able-bodied is going to be prepared to go to war, and is going to learn how to become a killer. And the reason for that's quite simple, and it's because it's better to be a warrior in a garden than it is to be a gardener in a war. So get to warring, or learn to fight, learn to beat someone's ass, and then go back to being a civilian. Simple as. And that was always one that stuck with me. I've heard a lot of quotes given to me like by military leaders, and they're like, blah blah blah, you do this for your country, you do this, blah blah blah, you do this for your people, and none of that's ever stuck to me as much as the quote, it is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. And I was like, at first I heard it and I was like, wait, what? So, oh, okay, cause like a warrior is kind of at unease when they're like just at a garden, cause a warrior is made for one purpose. They'd probably not be. They're probably not in their element, but a warrior in a garden is significantly better than a gardener in a war, because the gardener will be, on the verge of dying consistent, like the gladiator going through a paddy field. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, oh my fucking god, I just realized it looks like that penguin is hailing Hitler. Oh my god, this is such a fucked up angle. I built that penguin during the Christmas livestream and I was like, hey, look at this. It's a T-posing penguin. It's the worst penguin I've ever built, right? Okay, so you can see that the penguin is not in fact doing the Sieg Heil. But perspective is a really funny thing. And if I stand over here, it looks like there's a penguin with his fucking arm up like this. All he needs now is like a little black toothbrush mustache. He needs like a black pen like toothbrush mustache on his face. That is so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Okay. If we survive one more year, okay, if we survive to Christmas 2023 on this world, and we build a commemorative we survived past X date build, we need the penguin to have its arms down because that is just fucking foul. Penguin, the Kanye penguin. Hey yo, Kanye moment, Kanye penguin. Oh, but yeah, that is that. I had a moment of epiphany and I was like, wait, did I build the penguin hailing Hitler? And I was like, no, I would never do that. And then I paused and I was like, well, I would do it if I thought it was funny. Or if someone on stream was like, hey, I dare you to build a penguin doing the Sieg Heil, I'd be like, okay, yeah. I got balls. Don't say I got no balls. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Consequences be damned. And then I was like, but did I do the... I shouldn't do that. That's the Christmas penguin. That penguin is filled with Christmas joy and love and cheer. No. I did not build this. I did not build a Sieg Heiling penguin. Although now that I've said it, I kind of want to make like a creative world and just like see what that would look like. Like a big penguin with an Adolf Hitler mustache and like one arm all the way up. I know exactly what I'm gonna do after. In alternate universe, a very stan of Ye is Heiling penguin to show his love. Absolutely. I am... In an alternate universe, I almost said I'm an alternate universe. Not, well, okay, if the multiverse theory is true, then there is an alternate universe in which I am a Nazi, but there's also an alternate universe in which the world is exactly the same, but the penguin is hitting that fucking Sieg Heil. Man, what has today's conversation been? What even are my streams? They're the most like rambling, they're the most like neurotic, they're like the longest thread of neurotic rambling. I'm a madman, I just realized. Like, so I'm rereading the Wheel of Time books, my favorite fantasy series of all time, and in it, all of the men who can use the magic in that universe have gone mad, or they will go mad. And it's really weird because I don't need to use a magical power that's been touched by Satan to go mad. I'm already half fucking mad. And every time I stream it gets worse. Except instead of using like the more magic I use, the madder I get. It's the more I stream, the more unhinged I become. Thoroughly unhinged. If these streams are on Twitter, we would be cancelled and trending in a heartbeat. Yeah, in a hollow heartbeat. I can't wait for fucking hashtag HOLLOWHARD is over party. Wait, no. I've already got an idea for my cancellation. Okay? So in the event I do something that actually warrants me getting cancelled off the internet, I want my hashtag to be hashtag HOLLOWHART attack. Hashtag a hollow heart attack. Because, you know, when you have a heart attack, you die. And when my channel dies, I think it would be... If I do something that warrants having, you know, being struck from the records of the internet, from being banished. It is kind of fire. If I do that, I think having it be hollow heart attack would be pretty funny. Oh, but then someone might be like, wait, did he actually die from a heart attack? They look me up and they're like, oh no, he just molested Morgan. I don't know why I keep fucking coming back to that joke. It's not even all that funny. It just makes me look more and more suspect every time I tell it. But yeah, you know Morgan, Dr. Quantum. He's I met him through Adrian, and I met Adrian through Scotty, and I met Scotty through the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure campaign. Oh, sorry, through the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan base. Because fun fact, back in 2015, it was kind of a niche underground anime. Like, it didn't have all those, like, it wasn't like part of the mainstream like anime watcher conscience. In 2013, it was, oh, sorry, in 2015, you were lucky if you knew about like Stardust Crusaders, or you were lucky if someone you talked to about anime knew about Stardust Crusaders. And yeah, that was that. I met Scotty through JoJo's because well, I'm actually not sure how I met him, but yeah, I'm not sure like what we were talking about, but basically he posted a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure memes. I followed him. And then like a while later, I got invited to the group chat by Adrian, Mr. Adrian Munga, and you know, that was the story of how I made some of the best friends in my life, and they're not even people I've ever met. And then Adrian started a Minecraft server, and Adrian invited me to the Minecraft server because he knew that I had no fucking life, and I was also really good at Minecraft. So I basically joined the server with like Death Crystal, Hika, Adrian, and actually Scotty and Chris were also on the server, and yeah, I became friends through that. I became friends with them through that, and yeah, that was basically how I became friends with Morgan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and not only that, I was effectively like an urban legend on their server. So we were on completely different times, right? They were on American time, and I was on Singapore time. So what would happen is that they would all log off for the night, and then they would wake up, and there's a new build on the server. And what it would say was, hey guys, I noticed we don't have, and there's like a book in a lectern. And then the sign would read, hey guys, I noticed we don't have a lot of iron, so I made a simple farm that gets you 850 iron per hour. Dash him. And then I log off. And then they log on like 3 days later, and it's like, hey guys, I noticed we're lacking in mob drops, so I made a simple scaffolding-based instant mob farm that gets us about 1,000 drops per hour. And then they're like, oh wow. And then they log on the next day, and I'm like, hey guys, I added a sorting system to sort the drops from the mob farm. And then they log on like 5 days from then, and I'm like, hey guys, sorry I haven't played so much. I found the coordinates to a witch farm, and then like there's the witch farm coordinates. Also, I made a pumpkin and melon farm, and you might be like, well, that's kind of an exaggeration. No, I can call Adrian on. I can call on Adrian to be my witness, and I'll be like, Adrian, tell everyone about my cryptid behavior on the server, and he'd be like, oh yeah, you just showed up on the night like a fucking Asian ghost, built like a mega farm, or built like a mid-game farm, and then left. And yeah, that was basically my role on the server. And eventually, when the server, or I guess when everyone was a little, like, pretty much done with the craft, Morgan was like, hey, you have a Minecraft server of your own, like, circle of friends? And I was like, yeah. And Morgan was like, can I join? And I was like, sure, fuck it, come along, little French kid. And in hindsight, that might have been a bad decision, because, no, don't get me wrong, Morgan's great. Morgan is actually great, but I have been on the receiving end of so many fucking pedophile jokes, it's not even funny. Okay, every time I'm having banter with the guys and it gets a little bit unruly, they're like, oh yeah, that's pretty tough talk coming from a pedophile. And I'm like, I am not a fucking pedophile. And they're like, yeah, okay, try and say that while you groom a little 15-year-old French kid. Try and groom a little 14-year-old French kid. And I'm like, excuse me, Morgan is 15. That doesn't make it look any better, but Morgan is 15. And I am not a groomer. But yeah, in the event that I one day get cancelled for doing some stupid shit, There's another school shooting in America, and I just like reflexively make fun of it. Like 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 imagine like the news breaks while I'm on stream, and someone in the chat's like, "Holy shit!" Draw him like one of his French kids. Imagine like I'm on stream, and then Elfie's like using his phone, and then he's like, "Holy shit! 35 American school children killed in worst school shooting in American history." And I just look at the camera and I'm like, "Ha, skill issue. Should have hopped out of the way of the bullets." And that clip gets found by Twitter, and I get fucking cancelled to shit, right? People are like mailing pizzas to my house. People are sending me death threats because their kids died in that school shooting. If I get cancelled, I think hashtag hollow heart attack is the best I could hope for. And not something like hashtag hollow shot, hashtag hollow shit the bed. Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. There is one more hashtag that will work, but it will not work if I'm being cancelled by people who are on the political left. It will only work if I'm being headhunted by people on the American right. That hashtag is hashtag Holocaust. That is a hashtag that will work, but I could not see that being used by anyone except 4chan. If I say something that pisses off 4chan, I could maybe see hashtag Holocaust being like the name of the project. Like, hey guys, we're gonna take down this. We're gonna destroy the life of this fucking Asian streamer. Time for hashtag Holocaust. I could see that. I could see that maybe. But then again, I think I have the common sense to not piss off 4chan, right? I would not. I don't go uploading videos of like animal cruelty, right? I don't go around killing animals for fun. I don't go around like making fun of people on 4chan because honestly, I kind of understand. I get being lonely. I get how it feels to like, yeah, I guess basically be kind of invisible to women. I get how it feels to like, I guess like kind of be a bit of a societal outsider because I'm kind of a different race from a lot of people. I'm a mixed Asian Peranakan. I'm a mixed like Peranakan white guy. It's kind of a very rare mix of people. I get it. I get what it's like to be a member of an outgroup. And as a result, I try not to make fun of people who are or other members of outgroups. I guess I could improve my status a little by putting other people down. But at the same time, it's kind of a cunt thing to do. Kind of a cunty thing to do. But yeah, I would probably never do anything to make 4chan that angry at me. And I will probably never be on the receiving end of hashtag Project Holocaust. But hashtag hollow heart attack could definitely happen. I would just need to say one thing wrong, okay? I would need to make fun of one school shooting. I would need to make fun of one fucking church getting shut up. I would need to make fun of one mosque getting hit by a missile run by like an American drone operator. Look, like imagine this. It's not even like something malicious. Like imagine if a mosque gets blown up. Like I don't want that to happen, but imagine if a mosque were to be blown up and it was blown up by like a drone strike. And like the when they declassify the report, they're like, "Hey, we weren't actually aiming for the mosque. We were aiming for like a building 3 blocks over." And I just say something like, "Must have been a female drone operator." Twitter would fucking fry me over that. Twitter would fucking fry me for saying that. Okay, like if imagine there's a plane crash and my first gut response to say something funny to alleviate the realization of the fact that people are dead is, must have been a female pilot. Done. I am fucking done. My head is on a stick outside Twitter HQ. If I say if someone goes and shoots up a synagogue and I'm like, that wasn't I don't think that was a mass shooting, that was a robbery gone wrong because of the stereotype that Jews have a lot of money. It's over. It's fucking over. My life is over. I'm going to need to come back under a different name. I'm gonna be like, Full Lungs YT. I come back as like lungs filled YT. No, it would be over. I think Twitter, in fact, I think Twitter would fry me over even theoretically making these jokes. Like, what's wrong with being a female drone pilot? Female drone pilots are as competent as men. We can kill little Palestinian children as well as any man can. I think Twitter would have my head over some of these. But then again, Twitter's been bought over by the Elon, by the Melon Husk, and I think freedom of speech also extends to freedom of mockery. And I mean, I wouldn't be a very egalitarian man if I didn't mock everyone equally, would I? I wouldn't be practicing egalitarian values if I didn't make fun of everyone alive. And I mean, at the end of the day, let's think about this, right? We're all gonna fucking die eventually. You can live 70 years, and you can cry every single day. He would retweet it laughing, exactly. I feel like Elon's the kind of guy who would... getting something retweeted by Elon would be fucking hilarious. And it would also make so many people so angry. But here's my stance on life, right? Initially, my stance on life was like the stance of a stoic. It was like, I'll go through life stern, I will go through life stoically. Whatever life sends my way, it is within my control. I can take what comes. But as I get older, my I guess philosophical stance has sort of changed, and it's, look, I'm going to live 70 years. I'm probably going to live to about 79 or 80, and then I'm going to die. And then I'm going to rot in the ground, and I'm going to feed a bunch of worms. And then 60 years after I've died, there's not going to be a living human being that will remember my name. Simple as. My grandchildren will probably have fucking forgotten about me at that time. They'll fucking have dementia. And you can live life, and you can be miserable. You can, you can be like stern and consternating, and you can refuse to laugh at tragedy, and you can give tragedy that power, that hold over you. Or you can laugh. You can laugh. And when you laugh at your death, kind of seems like it looms a little less dangerously over your head, right? Like death. Like, think about it. Like, the concept of death, the concept of a human dying and staying dead forever, just fucking looms over your head like the sword of fucking Damocles. But this is getting deep. Yeah, it kind of got abnormally deep, right? You can just sit there and let thoughts of your own mortality hang over your head like the sword of Damocles. Or you could understand that we were put on the face of this earth to laugh. You know that super iconic panel from One Piece where Roger finds the One Piece and it's just captioned, and Roger laughed. You can cry, you can kick and scream. That's the fear that invented God in the afterlife. Yeah, that kind of is. Although I say this and then imagine like God pulling this up on his file when I'm dead. I die. I find myself like standing in front of God like I'm at the fucking principal's office, and he's like, "So, you were a nihilist." And then I was like, yes sir, yes I was. And I was like, so how do you fucking feel now, shithead? It would be even funny if God was like super dignified, if God was like played by Morgan Freeman. Like, I die, I go to the afterlife, and God's like, so you were fucking wrong. And then I'm like, yeah I was, please don't send me to hell. And then God's like, no, you eternal damnation. Be gone. Go to the lowest layer of hell. Go to the fucking boiler room. I've seen the 6-digit codes on your phone. You go straight to hell. And then I'm like, that's fair. Yeah, it would be awkward. It would be awkward to did I misbuild this? No, I still got the 3x3. Okay. I was worried for a second because I was like, this looks funny. And again, every beacon looks a bit funny. But yeah, it would be... Imagine showing up to like the wrong afterlife. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. I should probably just... You know what? Instead of moving the beacon, I should probably take out this level and fill it with mycelium. But yeah, it's just... You can get through life crying, or you can get through life laughing. He knows what I did with Morgan. I've done nothing to Morgan. I've done nothing. I'm not a fucking groomer. Although I did kind of ask him to send me a bunch of like sus One Piece edits. To be fair, he made the offer. Morgan offered to send me a bunch of weird One Piece edits, and I was like, sure. Just open my phone at 3 in the morning. It's Whitebeard from One Piece with his meat hanging out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this trend. I used to do this to Skep. I used to harass him with One Piece edits. Anyways, before the One Piece penis edits became a common thing. But yeah, my stance on life as I've grown up is that you can let death hold power over you. You can be held in fear, or you can laugh. And I think at the end of the day, if death is if death is final, if death isn't final, well, you lived a happy life, and you're gonna live a happy afterwards, or you're gonna live a happy eternity. And if it is permanent, at least you spent your life happy. Some people don't even have that. Some people are miserable from the day they're born to the day they die, and at least your life was filled with joy, you know? It's like that fucking One Piece panel, and Roger laughed. It's when he finds the One Piece. I don't know if I'm emotionally ready to have One Piece end, because I picked up the series. I picked up the series like when I started. Well, I started reading the manga when I was in ITE, so 2018. And 2018, I basically finished all of the Shonen Jump titles except for One Piece, because One Piece was already fucking long. It was already like 1,000 chapters. Laughing in the face of death is the most badass thing. That is true. That is true. Like, why let it hold power over you that it would not hold? Why let death hold power over you that it would not hold without you know, your fear? And yeah, I guess that's basically a summation of my personal philosophy. But yeah, I read One Piece, and I don't know if I'm like, and I've been basically following One Piece on and off since, I want to say, late 2018. This would have been like Wano, and not even like late Wano. Like 4 years ago would have been the part of Wano where they're all like still getting to the island. And now Wano is over, and we're on fucking Egghead, and Luffy has become an emperor of the sea. I don't know if my soul is ready to see this end. I don't know. I mean, like physically, sure, my body could probably live through watching One Piece end. Spiritually, I don't know, man. I've made so many fucking friends talking about One Piece. I've seen so many One Piece penis edits, more than most heterosexual men will see in their lifetime. If I'm honest, I've seen more penises on account of my friends than I would proudly admit. But I don't know if I'm ready to see it end. Fuck, bro. I think when One Piece ends, I'm going to fucking cry. Like the way Rayleigh was crying when Roger was like, "I'm not gonna die, my partner. I'm going to continue to live on forever." Yeah, like that, when that happened. I don't know if I can survive the death of One Piece. Spiritually or like physically. Oda might fucking outlive me. I might fucking die before One Piece finishes if I keep coughing like this. And yeah, it's just I now know how my mum feels reading The Wheel of Time, or when she read The Wheel of Time, because she was like I guess one of the first wave of people who read The Wheel of Time, or she was reading it when like she was my age. She was reading it when she was the age I was when I started reading the books. So I started reading Wheel of Time when I was like 13, and my mum would have been about the same age. And by then, it would have only been 2 books, right? Wheel of Time would have been... Actually, yeah, it would probably have been 3 books. So it would have been The Eye of the World, first book. Second book, The Great Hunt. Third book, The Dragon Reborn. And she had to wait through the publication process of 14 books being published. Or wait, no, not 14. She had to wait through the process of 11 books plus New Spring being published. I'd like to point out that Wheel of Time, as a series, is about 4.5 million words long. It is It is like one of the longest pieces of English literature. It's okay. None of them is like the longest piece by itself, but if you combine them all into a single book, that would be the longest piece of, well, the second longest piece of English literature. The number one longest would be some Super Smash Bros. Fanfiction. I'm not making this up. Give me a second. Okay, let me quickly look up Wheel of Time word count. Okay, Wheel of Time is a massive story spanning 15 books, 704 chapters, with a whopping 4.4 million words. 4.4. Okay. Longest piece of English literature. No, what is the... Okay, let me click on this Quora article. What is the longest written story in the English language? As of 2020, the Subspace Emissary fanfiction had been surpassed as longest piece of literature by a Loudhouse fanfiction called Loudhouse Revamped, but that doesn't... What the fuck? What the fucking fuck? As of 2021, the longest piece of literature is a Loudhouse self-insert multi-crossover ongoing fanfiction called Loudhouse Revamped. As of writing this on August 9th, 2021, it has 1,482 chapters and 11,003,041 words, and it's still being updated regularly. The most recent one being like 2 hours ago. Here's the link if y'all want to check it out. Yeah, my search history is weird as fuck, but I'm going to see how many fucking words this is, okay? If it's crossed 12 million, that is Wheel of Time 4 times over, okay? I started reading the book when I was 12. I did not finish reading the book until I was like 13. It took me a year and some change to read all of Wheel of Time, and I've still not read New Spring, okay? I have the audiobook, I've not read New Spring. I want to know how many fucking words this is. I'm going to look down, and my response is going to tell you everything you need to know. Crossovers and Loudhouse crossover. Rated T, English, published by James Dean, 5842. English, humor and romance, Lincoln L. Words. 16,777,000. So, this piece of fanfiction is more than 16,777,000 words. It was updated 18 hours ago. This was updated 18 hours ago. What the fuck? What the fucking fuck? That is 4 Wheel of Times. I would like to put into a point of reference how long that fucking piece of fanfiction is. Okay? Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time. George R.R. Martin's The Game of Thrones. J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. And include all the accessory books like Silmarillion for Lord of the Rings. Include Fire and Blood. Include The World of the Wheel of Time and New Spring, the Moraine novel. Take all of those. Okay? Take all of the English classics, right? Every classical piece of English. Okay. Actually, wait now. English literature is quite a large field, and there's quite a few large books. Okay, take the 5 cardinal texts of Chinese literature. Okay. So Journey to the West, which is a fucking long series of works. Okay. Take The War of Three Kingdoms, which is fucking enormous. Okay. Take Water Margin. Take The Red-Lined Room. I can't actually remember what the English translation was, but there's a fourth one. There's a fourth book, but they're basically called the 5 seminal pieces of Chinese literature. Okay, and now let's go to India. Let's take the entire fucking Mahabharata. Okay, Mahabharata. Wait. Okay, actually, no. Am I thinking of the Mahabharata? Hold on. How long is the Mahabharata? 1.8 million words. Okay, take the Mahabharata. Okay? Uh, take... You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Take the Wheel of Time again. Put it in there again. Take the Bible. Take the Quran. Take the fucking Torah. Take. What I'm trying to get at is you could fit the sum of every piece of seminal literature that has affected the course of the human race. Any seminal piece of work that has affected a huge chunk of the human race, and you could fit it within the borders of this fanfiction with millions of words to spare. You could print this out like in the same font size as Wheel of Time, right? You could print it out in a font size that would let you put 600 words on a page and put 600 pages together into a book about this thick. You could not put that on a bookshelf. It's okay, Wikipedia has more words, but this thing has 16 million words. What the fucking fuck? What the fucking fuck? I am gobsmacked. I am in fucking awe. 16 million. With an M. With an M. Let me break this down even further into like points of reference, okay? Let's say you write 250 words for an essay for school. Kind of short. A lot of schools will demand longer. We can reach the Mars with the print. You know what? If you made them in like a common font size and you lined it up word to word, you could probably hit the sun. Okay? If you put them in like size 12 Arial and you printed them out on a single long stretch of paper that was as thick as one word and continued length words infinitely, you could hit the sun easy. I don't know how the paper would survive being burnt up, but you could hit the sun. What the fuck? What the fucking fuck? What the actual frick-fracking fuck? How? Literally how? You could fit a sizable portion of the fantasy genre into that book, into that fanfiction. Okay? You know all those Sarah J. Maas books that have come out recently, like Crowd of Frost and Flames, yada yada. There was a while ago there was City of Bones. You could fit Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere into that, which is prescient, which is quite you know, it's quite a good comparison because Brandon Sanderson actually helped finish the Wheel of Time when Robert Jordan died. 16 million. 16 million words. What the fuck? I'm literally shivering at the thought of reading that. If I started reading that, that would take 4 years of my life, assuming I read it at the exact same speed that I read the Wheel of Time. My the rate at which I read words seems to have stagnated at about 350 to 400 words a minute. Okay, so it takes me 4 minutes to... I open a book, and it's 4 minutes before I turn the page. Well, I open like a copy of the Wheel of Time, and it's 4 minutes before I turn a page. What the fucking fuck? What the fucking fuck? Imagine reading that fanfiction and losing your place. I would kill myself. If I read like 2.9 million words of that fucking Loud House fanfiction, and then one day my fanfiction.net account was like, I lost the password and I had to like reset, or I had to scroll to find my progress, I would fucking die. I wouldn't even need to kill myself. I would just like get up, take one deep breath, and my heart would stop beating. Yeah, but in 4 years there'll be another 4 million words. Like God forbid. Let's try and get an estimate for how many words it's been. Okay? Let's some longest piece of English literature. Okay, cross over the Loud House. Okay, so This was allegedly published November 6th, 2017. Let me very quickly open up Google. Okay. I close some of these. Okay. Let me quickly just change my screen. I hope I'm not close enough to the ocean that like a trident drowned is gonna shoot me in the head. That would be very un-Gucci. Okay. Yeah. Let's ignore all the things I've searched up, okay? Longest piece of English literature. We're going to first off, we're gonna visit the page of Loudhouse Revamped. And then we're gonna go, how many days since? Now this is a tool I found out that says how many days since. It's called like how many days since X. Okay? And oh wait, ignore this. Let me just quickly close these both. Let me also close the Hollow Heart producer page. Don't want to show off anything that should not be shown off on stream. Loudhouse Revamped. Your question, you say English literature, so I nominate wait a second. Hold on. I saw something down there. Okay, there's someone's doing a by day analysis, but we're not here for the by day analysis. We are here for this. Okay, I'm hoping that when I'm not on mobile, it shows me like a full count. If not, I'll just visit the official page. And if I automatically log into fanfiction.net, I'm gonna be kind of embarrassed because well, mainly because I might still be logged. Okay, thank God I'm not logged in. Okay. 16,777,215. Start date 06 11 2017. End date today. Calculate duration. We can add 1 day. That'll make 1 day of difference. Result: 1,881 days. But including today, Saturday, December 31st, December 22. Now, we go calculator. We open calculator. And now, what we're going to do is 16 million. Hello? Are you working? Can I key in? 16,777,215. Was it 215? Yeah, it was 215. And then we're going to divide it by 1,881. Is equal to 8,919. This person writes 8,919 words every single day. Eight thousand 919. Let's multiply this answer by 7 to see how much he writes in a week. 62,000. This man writes a novel every single week. Every single week. This man, I'm assuming it's a man, because here's the thing, okay? I don't think God makes women that autistic. This man, this individual, this God, I've heard the expression used before, that words fail me. I don't fall victim to this often since I have a big fucking mouth and I talk a lot, but words really do fail me. 8,919. 8,919. 8,000. What the fuck? What the fuck? 8,000. 5 weeks and this man could write the first Game of Thrones book. This man would effectively write 600,000 words a year. Assuming he took 2 weeks of break. Assuming he was given a 2-week break. At the end of fanfiction, we should say it was ChatGP all along. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? That guy is a monster. It was ChatGP trained on the initiative. Wait, is ChatGP like a chat bot? I guess is it? I'm not familiar with ChatGP. I just assumed it was the name of the guy who wrote that series. What the fuck? What the fuck? 16 million? 16 million with an M? That is 2.5 times how many people died in the Holocaust. I don't know why that is my point of comparison, but if you got every single person who was killed in the Holocaust to write 2.5 words, you would have 16 million words. It's the AI. I don't know if this was AI written. It could... Okay, part of me thinks like, yeah, maybe an AI could have written it. But a part of me is like, what if a human did that? What if a human being did that? Which is a thought that terrifies me. Imagine being that motivated. He could have been a billionaire, but he chose to write fanfiction about the Loud House instead. Oh, kids using to write essays on the... Oh, wait, really? Oh my god. I wish I had that AI while I was writing essays for school. I just have an AI write my schoolwork, touch it up, send that bad boy in. That's not plagiarism detectable? Oh my god. Amazing. That is actually amazing. But yeah, there's oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I don't think I have spoken 16 million words in my life. 16 divided by 22 is okay, let's make it simple, right? Let's say 24, because they both are a common multiple of 8. Or 8 is a common denominator of both of them, right? Let's call it a flat 16 million words. It's almost 17 million, but let's call it a flat 16 million. Okay? If I wanted to... Okay, so 2/3. I would need to say 666,000 words every single year. I do not think I say 666,000 words in a year, because I may talk a lot when I'm on stream, but outside of stream I'm actually a very quiet, stoic person. Like, I can leave the house, I can go shop for an entire day, I can like order food by pointing at shit on a menu. ChatGP is interesting, you should try it once. You know what, I should. Hold on, let me write this down real quick. Let me write under HOLLOWHARD 12. Let me write play around with ChatGP. Now here's one day I'm just gonna be bored to stream, too bored to stream, or like too bored to talk while I'm streaming, and I'm just gonna have ChatGP. I'm just gonna be feeding random words into ChatGP, and I'll have a software play what it says. So it's be like, so I'll say, hey guys, today we're playing Minecraft, and then it will automatically follow. In this Minecraft world, this Minecraft, when today Minecraft was added, today Minecraft was added, Minecraft play, mushroom biome, and it will just like spit out this fucking jet stream of words, and you guys will think, is he having a seizure? Is he finally having a seizure? Did getting angry at chihuahuas finally cause that aneurysm in his brain to pop? Is he finally gonna die and leave us alone? And then I'll just be sitting here drinking coffee while it's talking. And I'll be like, it really has been a Minecraft 1.20 update. It really has been a Michael Morbius. But what the fuck? Words fail my lips. Words fail my head. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make it topical. I don't think I've broken 16 million blocks in Minecraft because I spent over 12 days of total playtime. Right? Okay, actually, no, that's a lie. I spent close to 500 hours on the Tales of Calistria season 1 and 2 server. I love you too, Dr. Quanta, but 16 million with an M? Yeah, I'm entertaining for the same reason it's entertaining to watch someone go mad. 16 million. I don't think if you counted the number of blocks I have broken from the time I started playing Minecraft at age 13 to this very moment that I stand before you, I doubt I have broken, if you combine the total broken, total placed, like every single block in the game, I don't think I've hit 16 million of anything. Maybe I've taken 16 million breaths. But even that is not a guarantee, because sometimes I go like okay, there's respiration, normal, and there's respiration like sleep. And when I'm asleep, I can take a breath like once every 10-15 seconds. When I'm like in dead slumber, it'll be like breathe in every 7 seconds, breathe out every seconds. Something to that effect. I'm convinced the guy who did that is not human. And I don't mean like, it's an AI. I mean like he sold his soul to the devil, some eldritch god. And now they're like half of him. And the this eldritch entity keeps telling him like, write more Loud House fanfiction. It is time. How many seconds have I lived till now? That is a good question. Let's say I'm a flat 22. Okay? 22 years in seconds. 1,000 million. I have lived 693,792,000 seconds. Which is quite a lot of seconds, but it's not more than this guy's written. He has probably written more. I know I sound like I'm laughing, but I have tremendous amounts of respect for this crazy motherfucker. Oh hey, finally have a stonemason. Wait, do we have a stonemason all along? Whoops. Really should have checked that we had a stonemason before I started breeding more villagers. Oh well. What about you? Nope, master level Fletcher. You, that also. So I'm gonna actually start trading some of the stone I got. Now I do have like kind of a big project that's on the way. So I want a trident farm, right? And this trident farm that I built has been absolutely terrible. Now I can do one of two things. One, I can tear it down, right? Two, I could leave it here as a monument to my failure. Which both of which would be kind of funny options. You know, it's not even loading in completely until I'm like directly beneath it. No, wait, even when I'm directly beneath it, it's not loaded the top one. That is terrifying. So, I could leave it here, or I could, I guess, get rid of the whole thing. Either would work, but getting rid of it is going to be a pain in the ass, and then what I need to do is, I would actually need to go to a river biome that is quite big. I would need to build a... Yeah, see, nothing happening here. Absolutely nothing. So what I need to do is I need to build one of these, like a drop chamber. And then I would need to build pretty much the same thing, except I would need to build like water collection across, and then across. So I would need to build a platform that was 20 by 20. I would need to build a perimeter ring, which is, hold on, 20, 20, 20. It's like 80 blocks, okay? And then I would need to build it 71 blocks tall. I would basically need to build it to build limit. And yeah, I'd basically need to make a build that goes to, you know, world height. Repurpose maybe Elytra launched. You know what? Actually, that's not even a bad idea. I mean, I own an Elytra. Please tell me this isn't the side with the bridge on it. Fuck me, I just jumped off. I just picked the side, jumped off, and then I was like, wait. Imagine if I just clipped the edge of the bridge and died there. Okay, I jumped off. I jumped off, and I was like, wait, which side does the bridge go? Because I know the bridge runs perpendicular to the whole structure, and I know that the structure comes out a little bit, but at the same time, if I jumped off that corner at a diagonal, I would hit this thing at Mach 12. But yeah, I have an elytra, and actually, you know what? I don't. It's weird. I own an elytra, but I don't use it that much because I don't own a lot of gunpowder. And I don't own a lot of gunpowder because I've been holding off building an instant mob farm. And the reason I've been holding off building an instant mob farm was because I didn't have bamboo or string. Now I have bamboo and string. I could actually build an instant mob farm. So, you know, this world has just been a long series of catch-22s that I've suffered. Anyways, let's actually see. Okay, if I turn that into an elytra launch tower, how far I could get. Okay, so 15. I want to save some of this for breaking through the nether roof. And I feel like actually saving 10, so I have 2 blocks of TNT is a good idea. And let's see if I have any just like scrap. Oh, no, that's not paper. That's not scrap paper. That's, oh yeah, scrap paper. Okay, so let's very quickly make some firework rockets. That's 15. And let's grab my Hashien, God's Poison Taster. This was named after a resurrection in Bleach. Sorry, wait, no, not a resurrection. It's okay. So if you follow Bleach, the Quincy's have this superpower, or this super, like, it's basically anime god mode. And it's called a Quincy Volsterndish, or a Volstanding. I'm gonna call it a Volstanding because I'm not a fucking German. I just say Volstanding. Okay? And it's, they basically grow wings made of light. And the wings of my favorite character, or my favorite Quincy Sternritter, Askin Nakleva, they turn into basically the wings. They turn into wings in a halo. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna name it after his resurrection. And if I get more sets of elytra, I'm going to name them after all the other resurrections. So for example, there's oh, why do I keep saying resurrections? He's not a fucking hollow. I'm gonna name them after other Volstanding. For example, there is Lille Barrow's shit. What's the name of Lille Barrow's Volstanding? I can't remember, but it was very cool. Anyways, let's actually see. If I jump off here, how close can I get to the... Okay, so that way... Oh wait, this way is the witch farm direction. And that way is also the witch farm direction. So if I just jump off like this... And I just fly... Okay, if I look down at 30 and then I look up at 30 once I'm nearing the ground. Could I theoretically fly all the way there? I'm like flying up. Then once I'm starting to fall, I fly down. And then once I get closer to the ground, I fly up. I really don't want to end up stranded like hundreds of blocks away from my home. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make a turnaround. Let's make a quick turnaround and let's head back to 0, 0. Wait, do I live at 0, 0? I forgot where I fucking live. I have somehow forgotten where I live. Do I live here? No. Okay, it's gotta be like 150, 150, right? No, sorry, it's gotta be like 0, 0 navigable. So if I go to... Okay, is it past this hill? And up, there we go. Okay, good news. I remember where I live. Vaguely. I know how to get there from 0, 0, which should be enough. Now, let's dial it in. Let's dial it in very slowly, because elytras are fucking dangerous. And let's just alight gently on my roof. There we go. And all my sponges ready. That could have ended very badly because I don't have a totem. The totem is effectively a parachute that saves you from, you know, from the consequences of your own poor decision-making ability. Or my poor decision-making ability. I think Dr. Quantum, you're fine. Whew. But yes, actually, fuck it, I could get rid of everything, replace it with an elytra launch tower. In fact, I might do it off camera today. Because it's not like I have it. Oh my god, I still have a cupboard I need to assemble. Never mind. I need to do actual. Oh my. I just set off a fucking firework in my house. Okay. So I have a lot of terraforming that needs to be done. Also, I need to not wear this so much. I'm gonna habituate myself to jumping off high things, and then one day I'm going to jump off a high thing when I'm not wearing an elytra, and that's gonna be a really funny way to die. That's gonna be a story to tell my grandkids. Except I won't have grandkids because I will be dead. So yeah, there's actually quite a few things I've been meaning to do off camera. For example, bee farm. I want a bee farm. Next thing I want to do on camera is get to the nether roof, and then basically use torches to create a pathway between where I live and where the witch farm is. Because I don't know if you know this, Dr. Quantum, but okay, let's you know what? Let's see how much redstone I have. Let's very quickly go see how much redstone I have in my chests. I need an IKEA in real life. Well, yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I need to play IKEA in real life. Then again, I didn't get this from IKEA. I got it from like a shitty Chinese wholesaler. 0. I have 32 pistons. I have 29 observers. I have a bunch of nether quartz. But the amount of redstone that I own, 0. I do not own a fucking molecule of redstone. And see, actually seeing this has reminded me that I have been meaning to actually get rid of some of these ores, or basically turn them into their block forms, because, so here's how it goes, right? The ore is a more compact way to store the raw resource. So for example, you can store, okay, so like 64 raw copper is a lot easier to hold than 64 raw copper, like the material. But as a counterplay to that, it is a lot easier to hold. It's a lot easier to hold the resource in the form of blocks, if that makes any sense. So blocks of raw copper can basically fit 9 apiece, while the best you could possibly hope for from the ore is 5, maybe. Lapis is the one exception. Lapis is actually a lot better to be kept in ore mode. So let's actually get to doing a little bit of mining. And you know what, let me just take it over to where the beacon's power reaches. Yabba yabba. Why did I say yabba yabba? Raw ore blocks. Exactly, raw ore blocks are the final. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit! I forgot to take all the... Okay, you know what? I could get addicted to using an elytra just to travel. But yeah, I need to mend up everything, including my other pickaxe. Where's my other pickaxe? There we go. Okay, so I need to quickly take these to an NPC, to an NPC, actually, yeah, they are kind of NPCs. I need to take them to a villager. And yeah, I think the next stream, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go break the bedrock. Hashtag breaking bedrock. Okay, so, okay, maybe the next stream is going to be a mob farm, because I do kind of need gunpowder if I want to use this bad boy. Or maybe the next stream will be getting villagers into their containment facility. I'm not sure. I could go either way with this. You know, much like an indecisive bisexual, I could go either way. And yeah. Or we could go find a woodland mansion. There are actually so many things to do in Minecraft, it's crazy. So many things to do in this hardcore world that I have yet to do. I don't own a raid farm. I've never fought a raid. I need to build my base. I'm still living in a house that doesn't have a roof. It's 500 days into the world and I don't have a fucking roof on my house yet. That's my house has got to be like one giant OSHA violation. Even without the fucking trees growing, the giant trees growing next to it, and oh yeah, and don't forget like the heart of a dead god firing an energy beam into the sky. That's definitely an OSHA violation. But yeah, that's we see God pick 2 is fortune. Yeah, right. Okay, fortune, and let's see. So let's very quickly just do the experiment with like a stack of copper ore, right? We'll place down a stack of copper ore and see how much raw copper we get. But basically, what I'm guessing is going to be the outcome is it'll turn into about 4.5 stacks, maybe 5 stacks of copper, which is good, but it is still more expensive. Like in terms of storage space, it's Okay, the best one is to use it in raw ore blocks. The second best is to keep it in ore form. And since I have, you know, I guess nothing but time, or since I'm basically doing one giant housekeeping stream, right? I flattened this half of my island. I'm gonna flatten that half. I'm also probably eventually gonna circle around and flatten that half. And I'm possibly, instead of just this fucking shitty path, I'm gonna build a proper road. Like a road that, like a actual stone brick and... Actually, you know what? I don't know if stone brick is gonna be the roadblock. I might just do raw stone, and I might... But if you fortune... Oh yeah, if I fortune, I get way more. But it's still probably not gonna exceed that amount by... Will it take more? I'm actually not sure. You know what? I'm getting a lot more copper than I realized. This is way more than 5 stacks. Wait, oh my god, yeah, this is way more than 5 stacks. Holy shit. Okay, so copper is sort of an outlier because of how, you know, easy it is to get copper, but copper, this is about 9 stacks. And, oh wait, oh no, it's still slightly less, because if I convert all of these into blocks, you'll see that it was 64 copper ore that was turned into... I want to say it's going to turn into like 59. Am I good at math or what? Wait, no, hold on, no, wait. The whole joke is that I'm bad at math. I can't go around revealing my actual power level and being like, yeah, I can do, you know what, I'm good at Minecraft math. There's what it is. I'm good at doing math in video games. I'm not good at doing Minecraft in real life. Can you imagine that? I'm just like I'm out in the garden behind my house. I don't have a garden behind my house. I live in a HDB, which is a housing development board. I live in an apartment block, and I'm just like, I'm just crafting a pickaxe behind my house. Open up a crafting table that exists in real life, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna make... Oh no, my homework today is to make 1 pickaxe, and I haven't even started. Minecraft students when they have diamonds due at 11:59. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm okay. So okay, here's my confession. I'm actually okay at math. I'm just not okay at sitting down and doing math on paper. I'm not good at solving like math equations on paper. You're good at maths that involve stacks. Actually, yeah, I am good at math that involves stacks. Stacking this fucking bread. Okay. So, oh wow, you know what? That square hole actually looks pretty cool. I might try and work something into that. Like, I know it's gonna be a slime farm, but oh Jesus fucking Christ! I should not have hit the spacebar and the movement key at the same time. Yeah. What I was... I'm sorry, I'm having a mild heart attack. What I was gonna say is that square hole feels like it could be... Like, I could have like the cover. I could have it like be a slime farm, and then I will cover the top, and then on top of that I will build like another series of farms. Like okay, so if I'm doing slime in that chunk, I might as well do honey in that chunk, so I can make a really big like industrial honey farm. So it'll be like a slime, and then on top of the slime's head, like a crown, it will be wearing a beehive, like one of those mega blocks, like a 16 by 16 recreation of a beehive, or maybe even larger. But yeah, we'll have a really big beehive on its head that's dripping honey. And inside that, like that beehive which drips honey, it'll... oh, wait, you're right, I'm wearing an elytra. What the fuck am I scared of? I was here like, whoa, it's death. It's time for death. I almost deathed. But no, I did not almost death. Alright, so this is going to be an absolutely chock full inventory of shit. But yeah. Thankfully I got fortune on this. And this is, you know what, I've realized these housekeeping streams are the most chill ones. We have fun streams when I go fight the dragon and shit like that, but these housekeeping streams where I'm just here shooting the shit, they're the most chill. And yeah, so we're gonna get a shitload of copper from this, and actually, you know what? I was kind of considering putting copper on my... Oh my god. I looked down at my house, and I know my house was like meant to be built on a diagonal, but all I saw was like I wish I had my scope on me, but all I saw was like the crossbars that separate the rooms merging into like the edges in my head, and what I looked down and saw was like, that is a swastika. There's a swastika on the top of my house. Thankfully, it was not a swastika. it was, now that we get a little closer, you can see that it's just, it's a rhombus with an X running through the middle of it, which is kind of a weird shape if I think about it, but it's oh god, what is with the accidental Nazi imagery in my world? One of these days, I'm actually gonna build like I'm gonna fucking accidentally build Hitler's palace, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, my new survival base looks exactly like Hitler's palace. Uh-oh. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm probably not gonna build the fucking Führer bunker in my world. And if I do it by accident, you at that point you can assume that his spirit has overtaken my body, like I've been possessed. And yeah, this is good. I might actually be able to use this copper for my roof, because I've been thinking about what goes with birch, and what I've decided is that like nothing goes with birch all that well, but if I had like a light tone block, like I guess copper, like not ore, like the full copper blocks, and I put like support struts, weathered copper. Actually, yeah, weathered copper would go kind of nicely. It'd be a good turquoise, and I could combine some of the ungodly amount of prismarine that I have into hopefully making something that looks quite nice. But yeah. Alright, out of inventory space. No, I can get it all. It's just yeah. Yeah, this has been a productive housekeeping stream. I should stream a lot more because it seems like I'm only productive when I'm being forced to be productive. And you know what? Hold on. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna use the elytra. I'm just gonna use the elytra and fly around my base like a fucking happy little fighter jet. Okay, so first off, blocks of coal, there we go. Raw iron, there we go. Blocks of raw copper, yup. Eventually, I endeavor to turn the raw copper into something useful. But in the meantime, it can just kind of stay here. And yeah, I might use it for my roof, actually. I will probably use it for my roof, but I don't want it to be like mono raw copper, if that makes any sense. If I'm doing raw copper on my roof, I kind of want it to be like, okay, so you see these parts that are 5x5s? Or I want like the roof section to come out a little, like actually kind of like this. Yeah, kind of like this. And then I want it to be like the 5x5s, so it will come up at an angle. So they'll effectively build up like a staircase to a peak. And then in the middle, I want a warped. What's the blue nether wood? I'm just calling it blue nether wood because it's the wood from the nether that's blue. Anyways, yeah, kind of want that. And I also want to move my portal somewhere. Gee, where should I move my portal? You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna basically warped fungi. Thank you. The warped fungi. There's a fungus among us, and it's a very sussy barker. It's a very sussy little man. I don't know why the fuck the Among Us jokes have stayed as long as they have, but I feel like I'm sort of stuck in a habit, right? I cannot get out of saying Among Us. Like I hear someone say the word fungus. You know what happened the other day? I was listening to All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix, and it got to the point where Among Us VR. It got to the point where Jimi Hendrix was like, "There are people here among us," and I almost lost my shit on a fucking bus. I almost, you know when you're trying to laugh and you really shouldn't because you're in public, and like your cheeks are doing this. You're about to do that laugh that sounds a bit like a fart. Yeah, my mouth was doing that like for 30 seconds after he said, "There are people here among us." I just had like this little retard moment. So, okay, first off, we need a stone cutter. Do I have a stone cutter in my house? Oh, wait, yeah, we do. Okay, so what my plan is actually I'm gonna make like half cut copper stairs. Oh wow. Wait, do they? Okay, I guess they make more than one. And then if I take the okay, so can I can also make cut copper. But yeah, okay, so all of these are cut copper. So wait a second, let me also see if I can. Okay, so there's only prismarine brick stairs. So the option I want. Okay, let's say my roof is like a 5 across. So I can make an easy simulation on the ground, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the equivalent of one of these sections. So what I want my roof to look like would be like a sort of texture block mishmash So like let's say this is my roof. Okay, well these will eventually weather down and they'll look the same. Like off the edge, I will have cut copper that goes like here and then like here, and eventually these are all gonna weather to be like the same color or the same-ish color. And basically this is gonna be the roof structure, and they're gonna go up until each of the roofs meets each other at the central point. So let me give you a quick prediction. There's a lot of building that's not related to building the damn house. But okay, as you can see, right, this point, that point, that point, and that point, if they all go, they're going to meet together vaguely around here. I'm going to leave like a little window skylight atrium, and we're going to build in a roof. But first, before I do any of that, I should probably add a level to the house. I mean, seems like it only makes sense. And you know what, actually, while I'm here, let me actually start weathering some of these copper stairs. Because I can do it when I can just place them and then have them like weather there. Or I could just like, you know, put them all down here. And then like when they're done weathering, I will harvest them. I'm not sure how you say, like, you know what, sure, fuck it, it's a harvest, because I'm planting them now, and I'm picking them up later, so it's a harvest. That makes sense in my head, it should make sense in yours. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, I'm not that intelligent. I have an IQ of like 5 on a good day. Spacing? Oh, right, are you supposed to space them? Are they supposed to be spaced so there's like more blocks between them? I know nothing about copper weathering, by the way. All I know about copper weathering is that you can stop it with beeswax, and that makes Elfie very, very angry at me. I still fucking remember the Farlands SMP. I still remember the fucking tantrums he would throw when he would wait 6 hours for his copper to weather, and I would come through with an axe and clean his whole base in 6 minutes. God, I'm such a fucking bastard. I love being a little fucking evil bastard. It's so fun. People be like, I love being like a little creature filled with whimsy and delight. No, I love being a man filled with evil and trolling intent. The intent to troll. Anyways, let me put my, okay, so some of this shit needs to be sorted like pronto. So we'll put the glass bottles here. We'll put the mineral wealth here. Prismarine blocks, those are technically a pickaxe block, so I'll put them up here along with these. These are also a pickaxe block. This, I'm keeping the pointed dripstone in its pointed dripstone form. See, mycelium. This is technically a grass block. This is a shovel block. Axes are a tool, and you know what? Since they're kind of an elite level tool, I'm going to separate all the super good tools with all the tools that are kind of dog doo-doo. So all of these can go up here, and eventually I'm gonna have to sort them out into like, this is a chest for axes, pickaxes, shovels, yada yada. And okay, eventually, yeah, I'm gonna need to put the rest of these books onto these god picks. Also, I need like a chest for itself for all my god tools. Really don't want to put my god tools in with all the other riffraff tools. And actually, you know what? It's okay. Let's finish up the housekeeping stream by actually doing some housekeeping. Where's my axe? Swear to God, I owned an axe. I had an axe at the start of this stream. It's probably in that one chest that I put all my I'm getting addicted to Elytra Flight. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be, but I am. And yep. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's do a little housekeeping. Should all this stuff? Okay, these are all like, okay, yeah, this stuff should not be in here. And you know, actually, with the amount of birch I have, I should be able to add another level to my house, because I just, yeah, let's add another layer to the house. I'm not gonna add a roof. I feel like it would be a really funny running joke if I just never added a roof to my house, and then people are like, hey, are you gonna put a roof on your Minecraft house? And I'm just like, insta ban. Ooh, plant some purple. I should, except I kind of want to wait until I level the whole thing out and then basically give purple its own dedicated farm. Because I'm probably building a lot of stuff out of purple eventually. Like once I basically conquer the ocean monument, Purple might just be the floor block. Like, just like as a flex. Like, look at how difficult this resource is to obtain. I make my floor out of it. You know, it might just be a flex like that. I am running out of space. Holy cow. It's a good thing I have a miscellaneous chest that is full of... Hey, but... Oh, there's my spyglass. Okay, let me... Oh, wait, hold on. I just took the hoe that was not godly hoe. Okay, so I've got my light blocks chest. Actually, wait, did I? Yeah, I shouldn't put my chest plate there in case, like, I stumble upon trouble. So, put this here. Oh, by the way, I found a geode off camera. I considered making some sort of farm out of it, but I was like, it's... Like, why? Kind of a lazy thing. Also, I've been expanding my basement off camera. I've been doing a lot of stuff off camera, actually. I should be on camera more. But yeah, I've realized that this is actually... I could probably make a pretty good storage area, like, just out of here. Like, I could... Basically, instead of having, like, a chest that's, like, all pickaxes, I could have each of these things that have, like, their own devoted chest. For example, I could have my own tough chest. I don't know why, but I could. I could do, like, cobbled deep slate. Like, each of the raw mineral resources, blackstone, tough, deep slate, granite, andesite, diorite, they could all have their own chest. We could have, like, one for all the types of ice, one for the dripstones, basically one for, like, all the nether, like, netherrack, nether bricks, magma, stuff like that. And we could basically keep... We could really have a big storage area underneath my house, but that also takes a lot more wood, and it takes a lot more wood than it would take for me to just build the next layer of my house, which is what I'm gonna do now. So, let's very quickly take these. I don't know why I'm leaning so far forward. It's not like I can lean through my screen and kiss you. Sus comment alert. Sussy heart moment. Sus heart YT. Okay, 2 stacks I want to say is enough to do the house's perimeter. Okay, hold on. Let me very quickly check something. Yeah, it goes stair, block. Okay. So I feel like stair, block, stair would be kind of a good thing to do. Any of my copper weathered yet? No. This shit takes fucking eons. You know what? I kind of feel empathy for Elfie. You know what? Fuck it. Let me send him a Discord call. Today's Saturday, right? Elfie should be free. Yeah, I'm not gonna feel okay until I call him. Oh, actually, is Elfie? Well, he's not online, but I can still try sending him a call, see if he picks up. Actually, you know what? No, let's not do that. Hey, Elfie. For the first time in my Minecraft career, I am doing a build that entails the use of copper, and in light of that, I would like to issue a formal. Actually, you know, I should probably show this to show that I'm not just like I don't just have a side window open and I'm like fucking shit texting. I just switch over to the Discord. I hope I haven't said anything sensitive in Discord recently. Oh no, this is about. Oh right. By the way, HOLLOWHART. Elfie and I have officially created a joint YouTube channel called the Heart Society. There's nothing on it yet, so don't just like go follow. But soon enough, it's gonna have all of our socials linked. When we do like stuff together, we're gonna link that. But yeah, we are now officially the Heart Society. Anyways, I'd like to issue a formal apology to you, owing to the fact that copper takes fucking ages to oxidize. I didn't realize it took that long. Also, I'm just gonna say Dr. Quantum says hi. because that happens every time we interact with Elfie. Also, Dr. Quantum and my stream say hello. There we go. That should be a sufficient apology for doing a little trolling. You know, because we do a little trolling. We do a little trolling. Oh yeah, hello Elfie. And then yeah, let me just close my Discord and then get back to this. Nope, no copper oxidized yet. Damn it! I thought like getting the bad karma out of me would. Sorry, I thought getting rid of the bad karma would help my copper oxidize faster. Oh, oh man. No, what's that is not what was meant to happen. Oh, whoops. And two stacks might not be enough. I might actually need to go make a third. You know what? We'll see how far around the house we can get. Oh my god, Elytra jumping's weird. And yeah. Oh, cactus. Yeah, I thought I just saw a cactus grow and then get destroyed. I thought I saw like a cactus grow and destroy out of my peripheral, but then I was like, yeah, did I see that? And I was like, no, wait, it must happen quite frequently because there's a lot of cacti here. One day I'm gonna move all these farms to my new monument house, and then there's gonna be like a bunch of bare dirt left in their wake, and it's gonna be sad, but it's also gonna be kind of cool. Like we've ended a chapter, we've started a new one. Still though, here's the thing. I have a lot of things I need to get done before I start work on a Minecraft Megabase, which is, you know, it's also the first time I'll have ever built a Megabase in Minecraft, and it has led me to the realization that I'm probably not going to be able to start work on it until maybe episode 15 or 20. So I'm currently on episode 12. What I need a witch farm, because, I mean, everyone needs a witch farm. Come on, redstone. I need like a super-sized, like, item sorter. Like an item sorter that handles, like, you know, like, almost, I was going to say, like, millions of items, but that's not that far off. It is going to need to be a sorting system that can handle, like, let's say I come back from a mining trip, or like some sort of resource gathering trip, or I'm basically just moving stuff out of a camp, out of like a temporary base that I was doing to build like a giant witch farm perimeter. I don't know. And then like all the items I managed to save from, I guess, the quarrying machine, all that stuff, I bring back like 50,000 items, and I need a sorting system that's able to handle all of those, and then basically put them in the right chest and, you know, store them in bulk. That is a lot of resources. Also, I just realized I could probably do this instead. No? No? Okay. Yeah, it needs to be... Okay, axe needs to be main hand to strip wood. Got it. And yeah, that's... There's a lot I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna need a much better storage system. And if I want a much better storage system, I'm going to need an obscene amount of quartz, which I'm going to need to build a pigman farm for. I'm gonna need to build a fucking massive gold farm. And then with that massive gold farm, I'm going to need to gather a shitload of resources. And here's the thing, the gold farm is very dangerous. Like, the gold farm is very, very dangerous to build. Before I start building the gold farm, I should have multiple totems of undying. So I'm going to need a raid farm. And to get all the glass for the magma farm as well. Did you raid a bastion? I've actually never raided a bastion. Not yet, at least. So, to build a... To build the magma farm, to build the gold farm, I'm going to need like a lot of magma, like 3 double chests of magma, and I'm also going to need a massive amount of glass. And to get that much glass, I'm going to need to do a lot of villager trading. You know, no surprises here. But yeah, and then in addition to that, because gas can like shoot me off, and I also might just die getting piglin aggroed, I'm going to also want multiple totems of undying, which means raid farm, so I can have the emeralds to buy that glass. So the flow of events is, before I make my new house, I don't want to clutter it up with a bunch of items, so I need to make like a mega-sized storage system. To get the mega-sized storage system, I need a bunch of quartz and redstone. To get a bunch of redstone, I need to basically have a witch farm, and I need to AFK at it for like about 100 hours. Ignore like the number. So a very long time. Okay, and then I need to get all the stuff to make a magma farm, and then to get a magma farm, I'm going to, well, actually, you know what? I could, if I raided a bastion and cleared everything out, I could build a magma cube farm that would get me magma balls. Laugh like Skep. And then using the magma balls, I turn them into I guess I turn the magma balls into magma block, because 4 of them will turn into a magma block. And then to do that, I would need to raid a bastion. So basically, the flow of events is, I want an item sorter. I need quartz and redstone. To get the redstone, I need a witch farm. To get the quartz, I will need to build a piglin bartering system. To get the piglin bartering system enough gold to keep it running, to make a bunch of quartz, I'm going to need a gold farm. To make the gold farm, I'm going to need a raid farm, so I can get enough emeralds to basically buy all the glass instead of having to go find a desert, destroy it, and then bring the desert back home. And then get that, I'm going to need a magma farm. To get a magma farm, I'm going to need to clear out a bastion. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's have a flow board. Let's make a flow board. It's going to be going to be fun. I can even spare, look, I'll use bricks, since the wood is something I need for the walls of my house. And I'm lazy to keep planting and chopping and planting and chopping and planting and chopping birch trees. So we'll do birch signs though, because birch signs are. Why is it taking so long for me to sleep? It's weird. I feel like the whole world was lagging for a second. Maybe it is. Maybe I've had it open for too long. Anyways, I'm gonna need way more than that. I'm gonna need like multiple more signs. Let's. You know, I can spare this much more wood. It's yeah, I can spare a bit of wood. Okay, so let's. Okay, I could design like a very normal flow board, like it's like a pathway. I could just design it like this. Okay, so I need a really big item sorter / storage system combo. Arrow sign. Wait, no. Dash, 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 dash. Arrow sign. I need quartz and redstone for comparators etc. For comparators etc. Also, I need a lot of wood. Actually, yeah, I can put that like this. So I also need wood for the 1,000+ chests. Okay, that means automatic tree farm is a must have. I need a slime farm and a honey farm for that. Okay, because you need slime and honey to make the crushing machine that breaks the leaves. So I need quartz and redstone for comparators, etc. Let's build the. This is a really fucked up flow board, by the way. We need a piglin quartz farm. That means. Actually, you know what? Let me just do this, and then let me make the arrow sign there. This is gonna be super confusing. This is gonna be very, very confusing. Quartz for redstone comparators. We need piglin piglin farm to get quartz. I should have made way more. Hold on. Let me just make like fucking 12 blocks of wood worth. Plans shall not be revealed to common brainer. I'm not sure. I'm cool to reveal these plans to everyone. Like I'm cool with everyone knowing what's gonna happen. And this, now that I actually lay these out, I don't think I'm gonna start moving into the Megabase till fucking episode 35. It's gonna be June next year before I'm done. We need a piglin farm to get quartz. And then bam, dash 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 dash. We need magma and glass, comma, many stacks. And I could, of course, I could get the glass myself, I could get the magma myself, but I mean, if it's gonna be something we're using quite a bit of, and like, let's say I want to make a volcano in future, I'm gonna be grateful that I already have a magma farm going. You know, stuff like that. Dash 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 dash. Magma farm from Bastion spawner. This is a very complicated flow board, by the way. Wait, the wrong way. No, wrong key. There we go. Glass from villager trade. I keep fucking up the arrow sign. But I mean, it's not like we're paying that much attention. Emerald / raid farm. Which actually, you know what? I've realized something. If I build a raid farm, I don't really need to build the witch farm because witches spawn as part of raids. And then if I have a really good raid farm, I'm basically producing obscene amounts of like every single drop. I just need to make sure that the sorting system has enough space to handle all of the witch drops, all of the redstone, gunpowder, glowstone, all that stuff is gonna be basically farmed up for us. And that's gonna be, yeah. Okay. We need magma glass, many stacks. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to put we need to build a gold farm. But yeah, remember that that's part of it. And then yeah, there's that. And yeah, this is basically the sorting system. So writing it all down has made me realize that we can actually skip the witch farm to get redstone because we can get every single drop that comes from a raid in addition to well, we can get the witch drops in addition to every single drop yielded by you know, a raid. So that's good. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to build a raid farm, but at the same time, I mean, it's every single Minecraft farm is a pain in the ass. You just need to choose which farms are an acceptable level of being a pain in the ass, and then get to building those, you know? It's like falling in love is going to hurt you. You just need to fall in love with someone worth hurting for. Is my understanding of it. I've never fallen in love. Well, I mean, I've had crushes. I don't know if I've ever fallen in love. Honestly, I don't know if like the image that's built in my head can meet like what I think love should be, which is I guess kind of depressing, but I guess at the same time I've also come to the conclusion that you don't really need another human being to be a complete person. People are complete people from the moment they're born. You don't need another human being to be enough. Okay? Like everyone is enough that from the moment they draw breath, everyone is enough. But at the same time, I would like someone to have sex with. As a time to ruin a very wholesome moment. Good job, me. Also, this 3-block wide area seems like a pretty good place to put like a big window. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably going to be the last level of the house, I think. But I'm not sure. I could actually see the house going a little bit higher because it looks very sturdy when you hit the gritty. I hit the gritty in front of the camera. No, it looks very sturdy, and I feel like I could probably go up to a 4th floor. It'll be fine until they leave then it's like hurting when then they were there. Okay. It'll be fine until they leave. Then it's like the hurting when they were there is the happy moments, and now it's just living hell and pains your brain. And the memory of what love is like a ticking time bomb. Yeah. Yeah. Like people look like women are great when they're there. So they're less great when they're gone. And if you don't want them gone, don't invite them in the first place. This is a philosophy that works. Also, I don't have enough birchwood to finish this house. I really need to plant more fucking trees. I can maybe, actually I can maybe finish the 5. I can maybe finish like the 5 blocks above this ledge, but I would not. I don't think that's a huge. I don't. Okay. Can I finish the 5? I think I can finish this, but I don't know if I can put a roof on. We'll just wait and see. And I'm gonna let that copper oxidize. And I think next episode's goal. I know the raid farm is actually quite complex. It's kind of complex, moderately complex. But my goal should either... Okay, actually, Dr. Quantum, would you rather I build a raid farm on screen and I fail at it continuously, and it's like the dumbest thing ever, or would you rather I basically hunt down a pillager tower, make note of the location, and the next stream is I get a villager into the raid farm, I hunt down a pillager, start the raid, and then we do our first we have our first raid on camera, and we do more stuff that doesn't involve me screaming at a Minecraft contraption for 5 hours. I'm entirely open to suggestions on this, because if I could have it my way, I would do like way more of these terraforming streams. That way you can see this island effectively change and come to life. And one day when I just decide, like, you know what, fuck it, I don't like the look of mycelium, and I change it, let's find a raid tower and decide. You know what, good point. We can have an exploration episode, like next stream, where I like explore, like looking for other stuff, and if I find a raid tower, I feel like I might have already found a raid tower somewhere on my travels and just like, oh yeah, that's cool, and then not written down the coordinates. We can explore on another episode, or I mean, we could explore on this episode, but I already actually have a plan. So initially the plan was, yeah? Oh, sorry, not knocking at my door. I thought someone was knocking at my door. Anyways, the plan was that I would just hop on. We would do a bit of terraforming. I say a bit of terraforming while I look at like half of an island that's been terraformed, and then we would start work on the bridge. Oh, sorry, not the bridge. We'd start work on the Megabase. I don't know why. I literally just took my elytra off and then I jumped, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm still gonna take fall damage from this. But yeah. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3. I know a way that I could probably build the entire outline safely. It's I just need to make a golden carrots and spider eyes. Okay, so one of these, and then do I have a spider's eye anywhere? Yep, I have 2 spider eyes. That's all I have. Whoops. Okay. Next up, I need a sugarcane. Bingo. I got 1 sugarcane. That's nice. I need a brown mushroom to ferment this all. There we go. Okay, so I'll make a fermented spider eye. And do I have any gold? I am poor. Of course I don't. Okay, I got a little bit of gold from that ocean monument theft. Because I really love stealing from ocean monuments. And if I take a carrot, I can well, if I take 1 carrot, I can make 24 minutes of invis. And 24 minutes of invis might just be enough. So I'm going to make 24 minutes of invis pots, and I'm basically going to build the... I'm basically going to build a perimeter around the Guardian... No, you know what, yeah. I'm going to build the Guardian farm perimeter. And using the Guardian farm perimeter, we're going to basically know where all of the... We're basically going to see how big the bottle is, if that makes any sense. Now, where's my... Oh, there we go. Okay. I did not fill these up with water. I was about to raw dog a potion. No, wait, I was about to just straight up chug the ingredients. You know, actually I've been wondering, why can't you like eat the ingredients in a Minecraft potion in sequence to get the effect? It's like nothing. Like why isn't it possible? It's just not possible. Why not, you stupid bastard? I've been watching way too many American Psycho clips because of my fucking YouTube feed. And it's resulted in me like being on the verge of making an American Psycho reference like every minute of every day. But yeah, like soon enough I'm gonna change my Minecraft skin to Patrick Bateman and I'm just gonna start talking like him. Okay, so this makes an awkward pot, and I believe, why do we need to cook a chicken dish when we can eat all the raw ingredients? You know what? That is actually a good question. Like, imagine being afraid of salmonella. Like it's yeah, no, it's a little virus. Who cares? Like literally grow up. Top L plus ratio plus afraid of bacteria. Okay, you know what? In the meantime, while I'm doing this, I should actually do a little bit of a... I know I've basically already done the setup for this farm, and I've decided that this farm was like kind of terrible, but I want at least one of the farms running, so we can have a dispenser going there, and we're gonna put a wall on top of this flower, and it's basically gonna be a single honey block honey farm. That makes any sense. So that's raw spider eye. It'll poison us, but it's okay. We don't need to cook. Exactly. Imagine cooking your food. What kind of literal pussy would cook their food? Okay. So there's 2 redstone. I'm gonna need one of these to make the potion, and then I need that passive honey farm income. That passive income. Talking like a YouTube life coach. 6. Oh, whoops. Okay. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now one of these has got to be filled with a bee, right? I think. Okay, so one of these bee farms is going to be like almost full. So I'm going to place the bees here. It's going to shear them, and it's going to produce a bunch of honey. And where is this? Where did this honey go? Did it? Okay, it fired twice, so it's got 2 empty. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So if I just take this stuff out, it's... I'm just seeing where this all goes. Okay, so one more honeycomb, and then I can do the Patrick Bateman light skin look. You mean the light skin like the Sin City was made for you. Or do you mean like the Patrick Bateman like the Patrick Bateman like, yes, the Patrick Bateman look? Because I'm a little confused. Anyways, I'm gonna put a lantern up here just so the bees have somewhere nice and light to work in. So, you know, I actually don't know if this. Yeah, the Patrick Bateman face, the Sigma male facial expression. Yeah, it's like you're silently saying ooh, and then you're like nodding. Yeah, that's actually a pretty funny facial expression. Anyways, I need to check that the bee farm's actually running, because, well, okay, I only have enough redstone to literally run one of those at once. I I am fucking bankrupt is what I am. I need to go mine redstone, which is why we need the witch farm immediately. Okay, thank God there are bees. And if I just give them 2 poppies, they should breed. They should make a number 3 bee. Once we have a 3 bee, hello! What an adorable thing. This thing should be running at full production, so I can basically just take the bottles out of this dispenser. A second, why is this thing seemingly never full? Imagine mining redstone. Couldn't be me. Oh, wait. Did that just... Oh, okay. So it will fire every single time the thing goes up. Is what I realized. So, simple fix. To ensure that this thing is always stocked with bottles, because it fires 3 times more than it needs to on average, I'm just going to take a bunch of glass bottles. Okay, so every time it goes up, we had 8 bottles of honey. We should next time a bee returns to the hive, it should pump up 1 more. So let's just check. Okay, so I'm gonna put the glass bottles in here, and that's as many as it can fit. So when this bee goes in to its house, could you maybe do that now? You have honey on your ass. You have pollen on your ass. Please go into your house. Okay, whatever. Whenever a bee comes out and decides it's gonna leave some pollen in its nest, it should come in and just deposit 1 more. So, while that is happening, we're making passive honey income, and I can also switch that to beehives so that we can. I can also switch that to shears so we can make honeycomb, which we can eventually use to make beehives. But yeah, not a priority at the moment. Okay, so these are night vision potions. You guys love night vision potions in Minecraft, don't you? Don't you, Dr. Quantum? You love night vision. I'm fucking broke. I need redstone, man. Okay, so this will become night vision potion. The fermented spider eye will change it, which oddly enough does not make a potion of blindness. Because the spider eye makes like the opposite of every potion, right? The opposite of night vision should be night blindness. It should be blindness, or like should be blindness all the time, but for some reason it makes invis pots. I'm not complaining. I feel like there should be a revealing potion like this made from like pure glowstone. Use glowstone and splash it on someone. It reveals invisible targets. And oh, hello Primera. Welcome to the world. I'm glad you're my first cat. You know, you're a pretty chill looking guy. I actually know a cat that looks like this. He's very chill. He's also morbidly obese, but that just makes cats more adorable. I know it's not good for them, but fat cats are just, you know, kind of a vibe. I look at a fat cat and I'm like, huh, big mood. Even though it's not the best life for a cat to live. Anyways, I am going to take off all my armor. There's some tipped arrow that highlights... Oh yes, there's a glowing arrow. Yeah, I feel like glowing and and invis should be the opposites of each other. Because, I mean, what's the opposite of being very highly visible? Being invisible. And now that we have blindness added by the warden... Well, we had blindness for a while, but now that we have like an actual way to get blindness, and like you could make blindness out of skulk maybe. It feels like it just makes sense, you know? Also, let me put on my depth strides while I'm here. Yeah. There's just... Oh no, there's a pair of boots heading towards that monument. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so I have actually got a... Oh, can any of them see me? I'm just gonna take off the boots before any of them do. So yeah, let's break this, and then we'll go 1, and then we'll build up like this. Okay. So we've got... I don't think he sees me. Thank God. I'm gonna need to keep careful track of that time, though. So, I have written the list of... No, wait, sorry. Different book. Yeah, it's this one. The double-faced notebook. Okay, so 70 block circle perimeter means I need to go 34 blocks out from each side. So, let's very quickly measure out 34. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34, 34. That's way more than 34. And let me just move the hoe here so I can put 32 and then 2 more. Okay, so we'll go 34 out from here. So it's 34 plus 34 is 68. 68 plus the 2 by 2 in the middle. I fucked that up already. Plus the 2 by 2 in the middle makes it a 70 by 70 circle. And by my calculations, a circle of 70 blocks in perimeter should be able to, I guess encircle the entire ocean monument. But if we're going around the corners and we start realizing, hey, this isn't big enough, then we'll just have to course correct. We're just gonna have to make a slightly bigger farm perimeter. It's simple as that. And yeah, I think I might just like preemptively, like off camera, once I'm done building the circle, I might just make an even bigger circle, just around the whole thing. Oh, I keep forgetting that Minecraft does auto saves. I just saw the save icon in the bottom of my screen and I was like, oh, yeah, that's probably why I had a tiny lag spike. Anyways, how much invis do I have left? I want to say 5 minutes 30 seconds. 5 minutes 39 seconds. Wow, I am on fire predicting random numbers today. I predict that when I go mining, I'm gonna find like 64,000. No, I don't know. I probably don't even know what I do with like Psycraft numbers of diamonds. Maybe make like a diamond biome or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going, and we should be able to see if the circle breaches like the corners of the monument. If it does, we're gonna have to up it. I'm gonna have to up the circle to 80 circumference, which means adding 5 to each side and then course correcting based on that. So this is the circle perimeter, and if I go through, oh yeah, it's definitely going to bite through the circle. Welp. Fuck it, let's add 10 to each side. Replace every block in an ocean monument with diamond. You know what, fuck it, if I tell you what, Dr. Quantum, if we get to episode 500 on this world, I'm doing that. Why not? Okay, so let's add 10 to each side. That gives this a total circumference of 90 blocks instead, but it's an even 90, it's not like 91. So this should follow the kind of a similar... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no ability to predict how a Minecraft circle should and should not look. But I think there's like a formulaic approach to this. Like there's definitely a math formula involved, and if I can crack that formula, I'd be glad to make a YouTube video on it and be like, hey, this is how yada yada yada, yabba dabba doo, slob on my knob, hit that yeet. And yeah, that's my explanation. So so from here, assuming the circle goes like bulges outwards a little bit, we should be able to clear it. I want to say, but then again, there's still a chance we won't. Which means I might need to go instead of a circle perimeter of 70 or 90, I might need to go for 110. I might need to add 20 to each side. So we're gonna have to basically come up with an entirely new design. Or an entirely new circle perimeter design. Or alternatively, work very fast. Oh, fuck that up. 1, and then 1, 2. Okay, yeah, let's add 10 to each face. So we will have a total circumference of, I want to say it'll be 110 across. Using that, we'll figure something out. I feel like this, I could make like an abnormal shaped guardian farm. Like if it makes sense, I could make one shaped like flower petals, like the petals of a giant flower. Or I guess I could make like a big clover. And making a clover would be pretty cool. Because, you know, blue, green, cyan, they're all the same, like, general color grouping. How much? Oh, I got 2 minutes. I should probably keep a potion on the hotbar, not a oh my, oh, no, don't want to do that. Do not want to do that. Do not want to increase my visibility. Every piece of armor is 15 blocks further away they can see you from. I think that's how it works. It could be at like full armor you're visible from 15 blocks away, but I think it could be every piece is you'll mess it up, resulting in a swastika. Please don't. I might actually mess this up. And I got 128 of invis. Ah! Ignore the pterodactyl screech that happened. That was just my brain doing a funny. Okay, so it's nighttime. I got 1 minute 15 seconds left. 1 minute 10 seconds left. Actually, I should probably pop the potion as soon as it. But we just very quickly close all of these, opening a window, and then do circle plotter Minecraft. There we go. Oh, I just realized something handy. I can look at my phone screen and see how much time I have left with invis. Primal call. My primal calling is to invent swastikas. Maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish the circumference in that amount of time. Circle plotter Minecraft. There we go. And I need to change it from 70 blocks perimeter to 70 plus 40 is 110. Okay, so let me just scale this up. Okay, so when I hit the edge, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 across, and this is the middle block. So 1, bam, and then I need to go in 5 in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 block on the cap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 block on the cap, and then what's the next step? I go down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it's 7 on either side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The real pterodactyl screech I'm gonna make is when my invis runs out and I don't notice until I'm being lasered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I go down 1 more, and then it's 4, 4, 4. So it's three stretches of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just need to do this for every side while continuously dropping the mobs that are going to be spawning on this because it's sea level and we're no longer in an ocean biome. We're not in the bounding box and we're not in the mushroom biome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next step, after the 4s comes 3s. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 3 of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And thankfully it's looking like we're gonna just clear the edge. Wait, have I done? 3, 3, 3. Okay. And then what comes after the 3? It's okay. So there's a 2. It goes 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, I can remember the sequence. 2, 3, 2, 3. And then it starts on the diagonal. So the diagonal basically goes from here straight across. And we're going to miss the edge with quite a bit of clearance, which is good. And as you can see, the circle is already starting to take place. It's starting to form up. So it's 4, and then the next step is the 3, 3, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then I believe the next step was the 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 3, 3, 3, and then it's 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, so let's do 2, 3, 2, 3, and then this is actually when it starts on the diagonal. So the diagonal goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. It goes 9 across. Okay, so let's remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then okay, I got 12 minutes left. We'd better be fast as fuck. We'd better be Speedy Gonzalez in this bitch. Okay, so I've done the ones that's like 3 members across. So now it's starting with the 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I need to do the exact same thing on all the other sides, and hopefully... Wait, Guardian shoots. Are they aiming at me? It better fucking not be. I don't think they are, but I'd really prefer if they did not. Prefer if they didn't even shoot in my general direction. But yeah. Okay, so this is the middle one. It goes 1 block there. So, bam. Add more to the stack. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cap. And then, I believe the sequence was 7, 4, right? So it goes, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it's three stretches of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes to stretches of 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and then it goes 2, and then it goes 3, and then it goes 2, and then it goes 3. Do axolotls go after guardians? I'm not sure, but it would be good to have a security detail in this bitch, because this place is fucking terrifying. Also, managed to connect one of the edges. I just have a few more. So this is, I did the capstone, then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then have I done 4? No, I've done 4 twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do 3, we'll do 3, we'll do 3 again. Yeah, dance moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll do 2, and then we'll do 3, and then we'll do 2, and then we'll do 3. And then this should follow up with like a 9 diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if I swim to how much? Okay, I got 1 minute 40 seconds, and then I have 8 more minutes. Let's rush us. Let's see if I can build this fucking perimeter in that time. Okay, your boy is faster than he may look. Not mentally. I'm still kind of slow there, but yeah, I'm fast. I'm fast when I gotta be. Okay. These are the middle pieces. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Capstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, bingo. That is perfectly connected. I'm genuinely surprised I've done this well. I was expecting to get killed this episode. Like in bed. Yeah, like in bed. Oh wait, oh shit, I should have saved that pot until I was on like 30 seconds. You know what, fuck it. We'll speedrun this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Capstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I fucked that up. Okay, this stretches 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So 3 stretches of 4. Then 3 stretches of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I should actually be able to finish this within the 6-minute time limit. If not, I'm going to throw my arm on and I'm going to run like hell. Because having an ocean monument base would be nice. It's not nicer than being alive. Okay, so that faces that way. So I'll go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, capstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then that fixes that corner, and I have 6 minutes left. That should be enough to make this, and it should be a kind of a good circle. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, capstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, wait, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then that is the circle perimeter finished. It goes all the way around the island. I'm just gonna tower up in the middle so I can appreciate my handiwork, and then once I've done that, I might actually, you know, let me throw on my elytra real quick. There's just a floating pair of wings there. Hope they can't see that. And okay, so it does kind of look like a swastika in the sense that it goes out in the middle in a funny way. But once you get high enough, we can see that there's actually a rather large circle. A circle that I'm surprised I managed to build, honestly. And a circle that goes all the way around. So eventually that's all going to be filled in with green glass. And yeah, it's hopefully going to be quite cool. Okay, that's the door, which means my home is that way. I just fly all the way away from home. Yeah, bird's eye with elytra. Oh shit, do I have fireworks? Nope, I don't. Ooh. Can we get a bird's eye view just doing... Okay, I won't have the vertical height. But trust me when I say that's gonna look cool as hell when it's done. But yeah, that's I'm guessing this is as good a place as any to end the stream. Dr. Quantum, thank you around for staying so long. Thank you for staying around so long. I'm going to do a little bit of area cleaning off camera. I might just I might just flatten the rest of this biome. Perfect. It's like a chef's kiss, exactly. And what we will be doing off camera, or what I will be doing off camera, is well, first off, I'm gonna make a proper bee farm because this one looks kind of shoddy. It's dolphin tunnels from base to monument. Actually, dolphin tunnels would be a good way. Would be kind of a good travel method. Except I think like underwater tunnel would be super cool as well. Well, either way, what happens will happen in its own time. This looks like a black penis. This whole thing looks like a black dick and balls. I might need to decorate it somehow so it looks... Oh yeah! Happy New Year, Dr. Quantum! I'm not gonna stream for a whole year! The next time I stream, it'll be a new year! Oh god, that joke is getting old really quick. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to brew up a ton more... Well, okay, I don't have enough spider eyes, which means making a general purpose mob farm. I guess it all comes back to my need to make a fucking mob farm. This is... Hey, there we go. One piece of copper is oxidized. It's become exposed cut copper. I need it to become like ready cut copper. And you know what? In light of that, I might just make a bit more copper and just like leave it out to season. Like let him cook. You know what? Fuck it. Actually, give me this much copper. How many copper stairs will this buy me? 2 stacks. That good enough. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do I guess 4 more rows of 16. Well, I'm going to do 6 more rows of 20, and then whatever left over will be its own row. I don't even know if I need them to be like proper straight rows. I mean, they'll probably oxidize in any formation, right? Almost any formation. But yeah, let me just... 1, 2... Oh, whoops, that's not a good idea. And soon enough, all of these are going to be, you know, perfectly harvestable worn copper. Also, I have a question, right? Copper oxidizes when you place it down, which means it starts rusting. When you use an axe on it, you presumably chisel off the rust. Where does the rust go? If you collected enough of that stuff, could you make another copper block? And if that's the case, where did the rust initially... Where did... Like, if you're shaving copper off of the surface of a block, why is the block in no ways diminished? And if you're doing that, like, what is the byproduct? Can you pick that up and use it? It's just a copper oxidization's a little weird. You're taking material off. You are destroying matter, which you shouldn't even be able to do, but Minecraft physics. You're destroying matter, but I mean, like, you could probably reuse it, couldn't you? Anyways, I just shit to ponder, and it's taken like an hour for this to happen, so I'm gonna have a lot more time to ponder. But yeah, I'll be planting a bunch of birch trees off camera. Once I'm done planting the birch trees, I will probably be converting a lot of the land area of this place into a, you know, flat land area. I'm probably even gonna flatten out the front of this, or at least I'm gonna flatten out like, okay, tell you what, I'm gonna cut through like here, I'm gonna cut around, and I'm gonna plant all of the hills, but I might not do the whole biome off camera. I'm gonna plant a bunch more birch trees, so I'll have a bunch more birch wood. I'm going to gather the resources I need to make that copper farm, because we're gonna need a little more copper in the future, and we're gonna build a big bee farm. A lot of shit to do off camera, and yeah, but I mean it's all the stuff I'm gonna need to make myself a super cool mega base. Yeah. Oh, hello Elena James, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, but you've caught me at like a terrible time. I was literally just about to hop off. We were literally just going over the review of like what happened today on the stream. But if you'd like, you can drop a follow, and I will catch you the next time I'm streaming, which will probably be a year from now. I love how I complain about this joke so much and I keep telling it. But yeah, I will catch you all later, and I will hopefully we'll be a little bit closer to getting the Monument Megabase up and running. Yeah, see ya! Bye-bye!